Yes.
Beard is looking luscious, my friend.
Oh, thanks, brother. I really appreciate it. I stole a shaver from Costco. I just kept it in my cart and didn't pay for it, so it's gonna get even better. So look forward to that, guys. Look forward to
Classic Gambit.
That's going
Yeah.
in the video, so there's evidence of your crime online.
It is?
Oh, no.
Unless you want me to cut it out. How do you feel about it? No? Okay.
How
yeah.
do you feel about
Just
being a known criminal, Sal?
behold the field where I grow my fucks and see that it is barren. You guys are ready, I guess? Should we dive right in? All right, if everybody wants to log into the VTT, we will kick things off. All right, welcome back. The group last time reconvened. You reconnected. You got back the band and started up the world tour. And your main objective last time was to reach Granny Who at the exchange office on the east side of Northridge, which you accomplished, meeting with her, learning about her objectives and her requests for you during this tumultuous time in the village of Willowshore. The main request she had for you, the two main requests, were to bring Dr. Dami, the local doctor, to her location to provide aid to those villagers she had gathered under her wing. And also, she was worried about her grandchild, Chang Jiang, who had been missing since the festival. She expected or suspected that he had gone off to have a private party with some of his other teen friends, doing things like giving each other, kisses in secret and drinking alcohols that they weren't ready for. But uncertain of where he is in what appears to be a very dangerous situation, she's asked you to take a look for him. You spent the night inside the exchange office, holed up with the other villagers and the leaders of the town. And once more during the night, the blood moon came out, casting a malevolent glow and an aura of fear across the land. Additionally, you saw a very disturbing rain of blood, a shower of blood and gore that fell across the land for a few minutes and then dissipated, evaporating into normal water. Mand was unsure of exactly what it was, but felt that perhaps being outside during that would be very bad. And otherwise, you guys completed your sleep, your rest, and I believe we completed your daily preparations as well. So as the light has risen, you guys are planning to head out. I believe when last we spoke, you were planning to head to the Dawnstep Bridge to enact your plan to attempt to confront and perhaps poison Gurglegut, the toll guard on the bridge, keeping the two halves of the village separate from each other. So, oh, right. One more thing I wanted to tell you, Amanda, specifically in terms of the VTT. I found out that I had a setting enabled called automatic bonus progression, which I have since turned off, and your potency crystal should now work. So when you want to use it, we'll talk about how that works. But we were having a problem with it. Yeah. As you guys awaken after a night of sleeping beneath this blood moon, I'm going to need everybody to make a will saving throw for me.
Big money, big money, big money. 20, a dirty 20.
I don't want to be anxious all day.
A 21.
15.
Hey,
Okay.
Good. Sorry about this, folks.
No worries.
You know what? You should be.
16.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
All of you, despite the aura of fear draped across the land, managed to get a full night's rest without any terrible nightmares or anxiety affecting you as the day dawns. So that's good. Well done. Oops, I just clicked the co-pilot button. Awakening, you hear the sound of rain falling outside and pattering across the roof of the exchange office. The small kind of like closet or storeroom where you had laid out your bedrolls to sleep is a little bit claustrophobic, but as you arise and emerge back into the main office area, you see a cluster of adults sort of gathered around the main countertop of the trade office, looking sort of uncertainly at what appears to be a plate of boiled crawfish.
Okay.
Breakfast at last. Tampoko kind of pushes his way to the front to see and perhaps eat these boiled crawfish. But not so fast that he might not notice why the hell they're all staring at it. He was anxious yesterday, and so, or whatever it was, the effect of the will, so he might be a little more cautious having gotten a full night's sleep. He might not be ready to just break into it. So does he see anything weird about these crawfish?
Just looking at them, they appear normal, but as you sort of push forward and sort of start to reach your paw forward, Zetaku, the Isoki matriarch and master of the fishing docks here in Willow Shore, looks to you. She's about your height, and she says,
Okay.
Good morning. I should warn you. When I awoke this morning, I wasn't comfortable going out to fish in this fog, but my family and I went down to check the traps, and we found these crawfish, but they were mean. Crawfish don't normally speak, but they cursed me out. They called me a colonizer and a slaver, and they said some other words that my children should not be using.
and you look over in the corner and you see two of the small Isoki children are kind of playing with Minwan again, and they giggle and start whispering to him. And she turns back and says,
Anyway, I brought them in anyway to prepare them, and they cursed me and my family for 9 generations and promised that they would poison me if I ate them. But I cooked them anyway because they seemed normal after I killed them. We're just all not quite sure if we should eat these or not.
Go for it, Tampoko.
Yes. Yes,
This
I will
feels like-
bravely eat less
This
than
feels
half.
like a no. I don't know that I'd do this.
Well,
Yeah, but this is Tanuki. They might be able to stomach it. Hannah
That is
shells
true.
one. And can I just make a survival check? I'm pretty sure I'm going to find what they found, or nature, to be like, these are normal.
yeah, go ahead and make either roll.
Oh, good.
22 on nature.
22, yes. It appears that whatever sort of strange effect is giving these creatures their bizarre intellect, their ability to speak, their seemingly intrinsic malevolence, their bodies remain normal. It is a normal crawfish. You feel that consuming it will do you no harm whatsoever.
Hannah peels it, puts it on her little palm, and goes, "Hey, here, boy. Come here." And offers it to Tampoko.
to me?
Yeah.
It's
a treat.
Look at this
Try it.
service. Oh, it's like if it's like I'll eat the shells too. You know, it's the best
Oh, yeah,
part.
that's so true. The heads are so yummy.
They are.
They really are.
And so
They're
he
so
will.
yummy.
He does eat it off of your palm. I don't think he has any self-consciousness or shame about this. He's like, yeah, I think it's safe. I should have one more with what dipping sauces do we have in these difficult times?
Dipping sauces.
Another member of the Isoki tribe kind of shrugs and pulls out like a bottle of soy sauce and hands it to you.
Yes, this will counteract any malevolent effects of it. And he's like, and he kind of takes another one and like, very like genteel, like, yes, it is safe. It is safe to eat.
So Granny Who and Zetaku and the other sort of members of the group sort of look at you for a few moments, waiting to see if you keel over and die. And then everyone sort of shrugs and digs in. The kids come over. Kim Guan comes over. Everyone is invited to enjoy a hearty breakfast. And if you guys have anything you want to discuss with folks before you head out for the day, you can do so over this breakfast.
And might ask.
Go Go ahead. I was gonna do nonsense.
Mand was going to ask if there has been any what kind of creature is Gurglegut? We've established this and I forgot.
A buso.
Do have that.
A buso. Have there been any buso appearances in the last, I don't know, however many decades? I feel like Granny Who would maybe remember this kind of thing.
Yes. So as you turn to ask her that, she replies,
The last serious incursion of any real danger was the Night of Broken Blades, which was over 40 years ago. In that case, the Empire had sent a group of lumberjacks to cut down the sugi tree at the monastery, given that it had been abandoned. And they came back changed. Their violence killed many, but in terms of monsters and ghosts, no, nothing in living memory. Certainly not a one-eyed creature as you describe.
Is there a chance that those men that were changed could be this Gurglegut?
I don't think so. I was a very young woman at the time, but I remember the guard chased down and killed them all, and their bodies were disposed of by fire.
That's pretty definitive.
I don't think these two events are related.
Yeah, I think Tampoko, because he had rolled earlier, I think it was his folklore enthusiast thing about Gurglegut. It's like, it is a fey creature, something you wouldn't understand, but they're like mythical beasts. Well, he wouldn't say mythical. They're beasts from the realm of fey. We Tanuki are familiar with them. They're terrible, but they eat people.
well, isn't that pleasant? While she's sort of conversing with your group, Granny Who turns to you, Hannah-chan, and she says, Hannah-chan, I think perhaps I was a little aggressive yesterday in my request to you, and I understand your position about the doctor. That said, I do want to reinforce that I'm quite worried about my grandson and his friends. Being out in whatever is happening in the town, not under my care, not in shelter, I don't know where they are, but if they are outside, if they've been trapped or, God's forbid, killed by these monsters, it's been 3 days now since the festival, and I am very worried about them. So if you and your group could look for them with your tracking abilities.
Yes, you're right. They were at the lumberyard last, you knew?
That's where I suspect that they hang out there with each other to get away from the adults. You know what teenagers are like. You're not that far from being one yourself. They're a little bit rebellious. And yes, well, I'm worried about him and his friends. So if you could check, I would appreciate it.
Absolutely. You're right. They're young and foolish, and we'll do our best to find them. Maybe we'll make a detour before our large battle, since we're on the right side of town.
I would greatly appreciate that, my dear. Thank you.
Where is the lumberyard? I don't see it on the map.
It's not marked on the map, but it's a little bit north of the Mushroom House, like a little bit northwest of the Mushroom House on the map.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
I say we go there. Give it a check it out. Warm ourselves up before this big fight.
It's not a terrible idea.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so Hannah packs up her things, gives Granny Who a big bow, and says, well, first thing, we'll go and look for your grandson, Jinjiang. Chinjiang?
Yes, Chinjiang.
And then, they're probably set up here, right? We took stock that they're, kind of barricaded. They've got enough
Yeah, they
They've
seem
got
okay.
enough cursed crawfish to survive for the next couple days.
Oh, you
Yes,
got
and
to
it-
have that curse crop.
As you look around, you can see the walls are quite sturdy. They've boarded up most of the windows, and there is. I should have mentioned this earlier, but there is a rather impressive-looking longsword clipped to Granny Who's hip. You would know that while she retired 20 years ago, she was a guard captain here in Willow Shore and grew up on the streets of Shea and knows her way around a fight. So despite her advanced age, she's still a fairly formidable fighter and can probably defend the town, or at least the exchange office against something like a Jinkin or two.
Cool. Okay, lads, shall we go?
I think we shall.
We shall, but just know that you're not leading us. I'm deciding to come along.
Fair enough, Byron. Fair enough.
Okay.
And with that, an exasperated sigh, you take off.
So you guys head outside into the fog. The blood moon is gone and the sun is muted by this ever-present mist, the roiling clouds of it obscuring your vision beyond a few hundred feet. And you sort of, as you're making your way out the front door and back onto the road to begin heading north through the fields, you do see approaching at the edge of your vision a group of figures emerging from the mist. You see Wushu and Sumika and the 3 villagers they are escorting making their way towards where you're standing now.
Hannah waves him over. Hi! Hey, so glad you guys made it okay. Were you inside last night?
Sumika pipes up and says, yeah, we stayed in that farmhouse, and I feel so much better after a rest. And you said you were coming here, so we came. Is Granny Who inside? Is everyone okay? Is everyone safe in there?
Yeah, everyone's safe and it's a good place to be. I think you guys should hole up here for a while. We're gonna go look for some teens.
Wushu steps forward and says, well, this is good to know. I think I've had enough fighting and traveling for a few rest of my lives, but I'm going to hole up inside and coordinate with Elder Who. These 3 are very interested in finding a secure place to rest, although I think Kobu is worried about his girlfriend still. But yes, it's good to know that we have a safe place. And Jeremy, what does Kobu pipe up and say?
She's waiting on me. She's like, we had a date planned, so she's probably worried about me. But I mean, she doesn't need to be worried about me. I can handle myself. But I'm worried. She's worried, so I'm worried.
Hira's like, oh, he still doesn't get it. Oh no. Oh.
Sumika turns to you, Hannah, and says, listen, like I said, I feel a lot better, and I've helped get these people here, but I'm not going to stay. I'm going to head out. I'm going to go through the woods north of town. I'm going to circle around downtown, and I'm going to head for the Leshy Salon to check in on Feng, because I'm worried about him. So I just want you to know where I'm going.
Should.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then, you know what? Stay there if you get there safe. Stay there, and then we'll reconvene, because I think we need to harness the power of Ugly Cute. If you see the statue wandering around, make note of where it is.
Okay. I think it depends on how they're doing, because if Mina, Feng, and I get together, we're kind of like you and your group, and we might be able to help people more than just kind of holding up with the Leshies, but okay. It depends on,
right,
I don't know.
Note.
Yeah. I'll leave you a note for sure.
Yeah. Leave me a note. Okay, cool.
I'll leave you a note, girl.
You so much. You're so strong.
I love you too.
Yes.
I can't. Yes. Okay. You saved my life yesterday. It was amazing.
No, you would have been fine. I mean, I was worried about you, but you would have been okay. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but
you're strong,
okay.
And you should know
all right.
that.
But listen, be careful. All right. Let them make them help you, because you're too rush in and save everyone. You got to be careful.
I'm strong though.
She kind of looks at the other three of you, and her face kind of gets a little bit like intense, and she's like, "Don't let my friend die, or I will do something awful to you." And then she turns back to Hannah. "Okay, bye."
Oh my gosh, so sweet. Bye.
And she kind of crouches down and darts off into the mist, heading towards the wood line north of town. The other
weirder than I thought.
No, it wasn't. It was a perfect show of female camaraderie.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. I'm being weird.
Yes, you are, man.
All right.
I think before the old farmer character, I forgot it, Musashi, goes into the trade house, he'll turn and say to everyone very patronizing, like, "Don't worry, old folks. You're being led by Byron Takahata. We went on an adventure with him, and we all survived. Why, we thrived. Yes, we even walked across a dam or a boat, or I forget exactly how we crossed, but we did. It all will come well." And he kind of just bows serenely to all of you and then goes into the trading house.
Check his pockets. I haven't paid him. Thank you, Mr.
What did you do to him, Byron? What were you still sleepy? What was going on then?
You know, maybe if you feel that someone has chemistry with others, maybe you shouldn't look outward and you should look inward and ask yourself, what's wrong with me? Why aren't I bringing out the best in Byron?
Wow, actually, this hurts Hannah, like, deeply, yeah.
That's it. Byron sees this, and he didn't intend to, but he's already, he's on his rant, so he just ignores it.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys are heading out. The mushroom house is north of you, and the lumberyard is northwest, a little bit near the wood line where one of the old lumber camps had been situated. So as we as you guys pass through the fog here, it's going to take you perhaps, it's not that far. I'd say like 15 minutes to get there. Let me just have somebody roll a d20 and tell me what you get.
I can
Doing
do it. Oh.
I did it. Oh,
Whoa, that's not good.
no, it was a natural one. It
A
happened
natural
naturally.
one? Well, that usually means something good is about to happen. As you guys are making your way, as you're making your way through the fog towards the lumberyard, you start to hear whispers in the fog.
Die.
And I'm gonna need who is trained in stealth. Let me see here.
Let's take a look.
I have plus
Looks like-
4, and I'm trained.
Yeah.
I'm trained.
I am not.
What are you?
Right,
What's your
so-
plus?
5.
Oh,
So Hannah and Tampoko are both trained. I need you to make a stealth roll for me.
Okay. Just a regular one, not a public one, I mean?
It can be public. That's fine.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
A 6! Terrible.
Okay. Yeah. So as these spirits are kind of
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna rip your face off.
as it's going around, Mand is the only one who feels the hair on the back of his neck rise and realizes a spirit is haunting this little patch of field, and you have the four of you have wandered right into its domain. It is about to do something horrible to your party, and you have one chance, man, to try and stop this from happening. You get the sense that this is a ghost of mental nature. It is a spirit that will attack your mind. So you can either make a religion check to try to ward yourself from evil, or given that it's attacking your minds, you can make a kind of a performance check to be loud, to draw attention, to drown out the voices of these spirits.
Oh boy, Amand is much better at religion than he is at performance.
Okay,
So we're going to go with that religion check.
Give me a religion check. We're looking for a DC 15 here.
Okay. We got a 16. Thank you to my religion training.
Very good. So, calling upon your knowledge of various gods, you begin to invoke their aid, and you feel the faintest sort of presence swell for a moment within your group, and the spirits fade away, unable to affect you.
Oh, thank Christ. I thought we were doing a little errand for a friend, and then we get assaulted by spirits and on our short walk to the trees.
So continuing onwards, you eventually make your way to the lumberyard. You can see as you approach, there's stacks of unprocessed logs and a few stacks of sort of cut timbers left over. They're starting to rot and go to waste in the neglect of 2 years. And as you arrive in the center of the yard, you see this giant heap of timbers. You see kind of lines of wire and dowels set up with sharpened stakes arranged all around them, these tangled webs of trip lines and tension-bearing dowels. And you hear a voice call out, "Careful, there's all sorts of trip lines and triggers set. Those nasty little creatures made sure of that." Peering through kind of gaps in the wood in the center of this is like a 10-foot kind of pyramid of heavy timbers arranged in this precarious fashion in the center of the yard. You see what appears to be 4 young people kind of trapped inside. One of them is laid out, and the other 3 are kind of huddled in the middle around sort of the remains of a fire. You see a couple of empty bottles scattered around, and the girl who spoke to you is gaunt and pale, looking extremely fatigued, enfeebled. Her health is clearly in a very bad place.
Okay, I whisper to her, "Are you alone? Are they still here?"
No, we passed out on the night of the festival, and when we woke up, they were building this thing around us and aiming crossbows. They were little blue men. But they're not, I don't think they're here now. They just left and abandoned us. She turns and looks at the unconscious boy on the ground, and she says, "Chen Chang has a fever. He passed out during that awful moon last night, and I can't help him. I don't know what to do."
It's okay, we're here. You don't have to do anything. All right, can I take a sweep of the area and just see what setting off a trap will do? If it'll aim a crossbow at them or at us?
Yes, give me a stealth check.
Yay. It's 11.
As you look around the lumberyard, you don't see any Jenkins, you don't see any uplifted, sort of malevolent forest animals. Looking at the giant pile, you can see that it's like set to collapse and damage, kill these 4 teenagers if it's not dealt with correctly. But you can't really figure out how you might disable it.
Okay. I share that with the group, and I say we've got to find a way to get them out of there without setting off the trap, or if someone else can figure out how to disarm the trap. I can't do it.
What would be the skill that's associated with disarming this trap?
Basically, traps in general you can approach with the thievery skill. In this case, because it's such a large construction, you could also look at the crafting skill here.
Oh,
Oof.
okay.
But attempting it and failing it would be bad.
Yeah,
Correct.
I'm not good at either of these things.
I'm very good at crafting. I have +7 in crafting.
Okay.
Oh wow.
all right.
Okay.
So that's going to be a
Okay,
Byron
honey.
task.
But
Yeah,
before,
Yeah.
maybe can Byron assess how to take this down with his crafting skills before?
Yeah, give me a straight intelligence check. Give me your a d20 plus your intelligence.
What's your plus?
+4 intelligence.
Yeah, that's good.
So-
Ah.
So 11 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
No.
examine the structure and you see, all these sharpened like stakes and the trip lines and everything. You can't quite get your mind around how exactly you're going to be able to do this ahead of time. You're just going to have to try. You're going to have to go in and make your crafting check. I will give you guys, everybody else give me that same intelligence check, please.
Just a straight.
Yeah, just roll a d20 and add whatever your intelligence modifier would be.
Terrible 5. Oh no.
A 3.
Oh no.
8.
Oh god.
Mm.
They're all under under 13.
We're
Okay.
not.
Well, this is a weird Jenkins trap. I think none of us would have. I don't think it's built to be disabled. It's built to go off.
Go off.
So,
yeah.
okay. Instead of just handing you the answer, I'm going to tell you guys. I'm just going to remind you guys that Pathfinder is a team game. That's all I can give you with those rolls.
Okay, right.
That's fair.
So basically he's saying, as Byron does that, maybe I run in and shield, or, God, is there some way to, match... Well, the logs are so big. I feel like force might not be the way there. And I'm not crazy. I'm not, dexterous, so rushing in isn't awesome for me.
I think Tampoko might tug at you and be like, "Wait, this is lumber. Lumber burns." I mean, is it surrounding them? He's not gonna. Where is this trap around them? Are they stuck in the middle of it, or is it
Yeah, it's built like a cage around them. They passed out around their little fire, and then
they built
the
a thing
Jenkins
around.
built a
Okay.
cage of huge logs and timbers around them. And if it collapses inwards, it will probably kill them. You don't know for sure.
Okay. So then Tampoko would be like, maybe not. Maybe not. Unless we can get them out.
So Byron approaches it just lightly. He doesn't get too close enough, and he leans in, and he says, "Little girl, hi, Byron Takata. You probably know my family. It doesn't matter. I just have a couple questions."
I'm Shirin.
It's actually pronounced Shireen. So
Please make a short of that, Amanda.
It's actually pronounced sir. I'm sorry. We're not going to set you on fire. That's the good news.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question because I think
Do you
I
have
might
any
have
water?
a chance of a...
We've only had rain to drink for 3 days. I'm so thirsty.
Now let's see if what I have. Would you like a
I got
ball
a
of
water
lightning?
skin.
Yeah, that's fine. Just...
Sort of the other two boys in the group with her are sort of clustered behind her, adding their kind of their puppy eyes to the situation, just silently begging you to save them.
Okay, so just before I potentially convene with my team, I just want to ask: Kobo thinks that you two are dating. Is that? How do you feel about that? Obviously, I'm just curious.
Byron, is this really necessary right now? Are we really?
Man,
Okay,
I'm
all
doing
right.
it before.
It feels like we got bigger problems.
No,
Just one
Shirin is distracted by this from her situation and kind of perks up. She's like, "Oh yeah, we went on a date. We didn't put labels on anything yet, but he's kind of cute. I mean, I like I like the way he thinks everything sucks."
Hannah is screaming.
And it will delight you to know he's incredibly strong and beat the crap out of a number of creatures we encountered on the road. So, a provider.
Her eyes kind of go wide. She's like, okay, well, get me out of here and I'll go talk to him.
All right, just 1 second. Byron goes back to the group. Okay, so I think we need to save Kobu's girlfriend because he's really invested in this relationship. I know my skills haven't quite come in handy recently.
That's
I
putting it
believe
lightly.
I can... Mand?
Yeah.
I believe that I can take down this trap. I was taught crafting from a very young age. And so I think if there's anything that I can provide, it's in this moment. Let me give it a shot.
Well, okay. I think, what if we do a little column A, a little column B? Is there anything around the lumberyard that we could collect? Well, we're kind of far from the river. I'm just thinking, like, what if we set the thing on fire and have some water? You disarm it. We'll set it on fire. Is somehow that's a bad idea. Then flaming logs are gonna go rolling into these kids. I don't know. Okay,
sometimes a kid
while
gets
this
hit
is
by a log
happening.
and that's-
Oh God! So there's tripwires everywhere. If Hannah tries to hand over a water skin, is that gonna trip this thing?
I would say no. In this case, you're not touching the structure. You're kind of like there's an opening and you're just passing a water skin through. That won't cause anything to happen. You would be aware that as long as you don't slam your hand into something, it should be fine.
Great.
And this kind of dexterity, it should be second nature to you.
Okay, so I hand her water skin and some of the jerky that we got from the Ranger's Lodge, and I say, "Okay, we're working on it. We're gonna get you guys out all right, okay?"
Okay. I mean, so with food and water, I think me and Yang Long and I, we can stay here for a little bit longer, but I'm worried about Chen Jiang. He has a really bad fever. He fell asleep.
Right.
He got sick last night, and then he won't wake up. So I'm worried about him.
I understand. We're doing it. Just hold tight. We're gonna figure out how to get you guys out of there.
Maybe go get you could get Elder Matsky. He's a carpenter. Maybe he knows something. I don't know. That's the only idea that I have.
That'd be very far.
That's a little-
Matsky's on the other side
Yeah, I
of the
know, but
river
it's-
and on the
it's a
other
long
side of the
time.
town.
God damn it.
Um,
Okay, besides just
band-
raw crafting check, do we have anything else more clever we could do?
Well,
God, I
Byron,
just wish I had the power of 5 men.
you only have the power of 3.5. Look,
It-
what I could do, could we give them a healing potion?
Absolutely.
That's great.
I mean, I could always set up the Garden of Healing, or I could cast the Protector Tree inside. Is that crazy town?
Ooh, that's a good idea. And we could
I
just
believe
hold up on our Gurglegut.
it's an aura.
Let me see.
Oh, the protector tree, not the Garden of Healing.
Yeah, Garden of Healing is different. The tree is actually an actual physical tree.
That's a
Yes.
physical thing? Okay.
Yes, you could do that. If you could. Well, so it's when an ally adjacent to the tree is hit by a strike. So it would protect, you could basically protect one of them or possibly two of them, depending on what kind of damage this collapse does if it happens. I mean, the tree has 10 hit points, so it could offer some protection to some of them, probably, if that makes sense.
This is a very odd thing. Byron has a mutagen that strengthens you. It gives you hard skin.
Mm-hmm.
Could I possibly give that to these kids?
Absolutely.
And should it collapse, give them protection?
Yeah, but one of them can drink one mutagen.
Okay.
Feels weird to be mutating kids.
It's
Oh,
a
I
good
do know,
thought. Hey guys, we're blue skying. No thought is a bad thought right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, good point. Yeah.
I've done it all the time in my tests. They bounce back so quickly. You would not believe it. They're actually the best people to test it on.
Children.
For sure.
Oh man.
Don't love this.
No, I don't either. Okay.
I believe
Ay, ay, ay.
Byron can do it. I
Yes.
got a good feeling about him. This could be a hero moment for him if he rolls poorly as well.
He
I
rolls
believe Byron
poorly.
could do. I believe
It
Byron
was.
could
Rolls
do it.
poorly. You know how when he's making his potions, he sometimes rolls around on the ground in circles to help him think. Yeah. So sometimes he rolls well and sometimes he rolls poorly.
It's just how he rolls. Sometimes he rolls cool, and sometimes he rolls poorly. I think he can do it. Especially if I can't set fire to it. There's only one other solution. Disarm
Well,
the
right,
trap.
that's-
But
I believe I can do
Oh
it
my
as well.
god.
Let me give one of them the Juggernaut mutagen. Let me give another one of them.
Why don't I take the Juggernaut mutagen and then position myself to try to like somewhat shield them because I'm stronger than these kids, right? I'm gonna have
that's true.
So with the way that the trap is constructed, Amanda, Hannah would not be
I know
able
I'd have to
to.
rush in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
couldn't
basically there's
exactly
not an
know.
opening you can get through right now anyway, because then the kids could just get out carefully.
No.
If this thing collapses inwards, you're not going to be able to like do anything in terms of protecting them from outside.
Okay. All right. Make one a Juggernaut, protect one with a tree. Fire up Garden of Healing for if this goes terribly wrong.
Right. Byron passes the Juggernaut mutagen to Shireen.
So
Okay.
I had already gotten one from you this morning. So there's just one, or how many do you have?
I have one more because I did my daily crafting.
So Shireen gains a +1 bonus to her fortitude saves, gains 5 temporary hit points for 1 minute. Got it.
5 temporary hit points. Does that bring her up to full, or just when you were at maximum, you were gaining temporary hit points? Because you said she looked sickly. Yeah?
No, so yeah, temporary hit points don't affect your regular hit points. It's like a shield on top of them. So if she was at like 5 of 10, then she has 5 temporary hit points and 5 regular hit points. She's at 10 at 10 of 10, then she has 5 temporary
She
hit
has
points and 10
15.
regular hit points.
It's like a overshield in video game terms.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, okay. How thick are the walls of this thing? Can they go within a 10-foot radius of man's? Can they like? We needed a map for this trap, Jordan. I know it's like a square, right?
It's like imagine a teepee, like a teepee with like I don't know, like maybe a 12, 15-foot radius or diameter circle.
Okay.
And but instead of being a cloth tent, it's timbers and
Timbers all
logs and
over.
stuff,
Okay.
and weird
Got
trip
it.
lines
I
and
was
like tension-bearing
imagining,
dowels and
Lincoln
stuff.
log cabin walls. Got
No,
it.
it's more
Okay.
like a cone around them. So like
So-
they can they can position themselves at the edge of kind of, and think of it like, there's like 5 or 6 kind of like logs interlocking at each place. So it's not super
Yeah.
thick, but they can just about reach through a hole in it to grab your hand, maybe, if they're careful and don't disturb anything.
It's almost like pickup sticks or something. It's like a Jenga tower,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah. So it's like
right.
it's
And they
like
want
the
it to
wall.
fall.
If
It's built
the
to
wall's
fall.
like 2 feet thick, yeah, but it's built to fall. It's a Jinkin trap for sure.
So emanation for Garden of Healing, that's 10 feet from me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you're standing
So
at
I
the
can-
edge and you have that
Yeah, if
active,
they were standing at the edge
it'll
and
reach
I
all
cast
4
it
of them.
outside, yeah, it would get them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
Well, I would say heal them up in case something bad happens before we make the attempt.
Well, I feel like I should do it right before so that the healing is happening well,
Well,
maybe
during the.
two rounds
Oh.
before, so that they heal
you're
up,
right,
and
'cause
then
it
it's
goes
going
off.
after it goes off.
I will say,
you know what I mean?
man, give me a medicine check.
Yes. Check. It's not bad. That one wasn't great. 13.
13. I mean, okay, so just eyeballing them from a medical standpoint, they're not injured. They don't have any wounds. They're clearly exhausted, dehydrated, fatigued, but they're not bleeding or hurt. They're just trapped.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I think these kids are actually okay. They just, been stuck in a trap for a day and a half.
Few days, yeah. They haven't had water. Okay. I just
Oh,
feel
the
bad
water
about
skin has
this.
now been passed around by the three conscious who just guzzled some of it down, and now two of the other boys are kind of kneeling next to the prone body of Chen Jiang, trying to get him to swallow some of this water in his unconscious state.
One moment, my computer is about to die. I have to find out why this
Yes.
is. Unlike these
Okay.
children who aren't going to die. That was it.
Well,
No.
you don't know that.
Hey,
They're teens. They're
Oh,
teens.
Jordan, wow.
They're 16, 17.
They're
So, like we
teens.
said, almost adults. It's a horror
Yes.
game.
So
I gotta
they're ready to
threaten
die.
Thank you for
some horrible
thank
things
you for
happening.
yeah. Thank you for appreciating my line of no
No
16-month
toddlers being.
children
Yeah.
Right. These are the
running into
teens
traffic
at
chasing
Camp
balls or
Crystal
whatever.
Lake. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
exactly.
They shouldn't have. Well, whatever. This happened on the night of the
They're
festival, not on the
teens.
night of the blood moon. Night
They're
on the
teens,
blood
but
moon is
they're
a bad
all
idea
played by
party.
22-year-olds.
Yes,
Because to
at
get around,
least. Right.
they're all like short 22-year-olds.
Oh, it's 90210 style. Got it. Yeah. Did I just age myself with that? Probably, right? The Gen Z has no idea what
Yeah,
90210 is.
your whole audience is like, what? 90 what one?
Jordan, your hair is naturally salt and pepper white.
Thanks.
Been that way
Thanks,
since
Amanda.
college, which was just a couple years ago.
It's beautiful, but
But-
nobody thinks you're a Gen Z.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. We'll see how it is.
That's fired.
We'll see what happens to your character.
Here comes Gurglegut and his 7 big friends.
No, we'll just have one of those. There's a ghost in 5e that I think if it touches you, you age like 1d 100 years or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We can
Oh.
import
That's a
that
lot
into
of-
Pathfinder. Okay, so currently
yes,
the
how's your
plan is
computer
for Byron to try to save these kids, and you've passed through the Juggernaut potion to Shirin. And Mand is preparing to heal if necessary, and maybe cast a protector tree.
And this
What
is
else you
dumb,
guys got?
but I want to get like my athletics to just, if this goes off, if I can like divert some of the trap with a strong arm.
Okay.
I mean, they're
I
big
will-
logs.
Yeah. I will. All right, I'll keep that in mind. If something goes wrong, you're attempting to divert some of the logs to reduce the damage. Got it.
I think the tree wasn't the worst idea, but is that a cantrip or is that a like a
No, that's my focus spell, so like I can get it back after 10 minutes.
in 10
so
minutes?
It's not
Okay,
like
let's do
like,
it. Let's
it's not
just
the end
throw
of the world to
kitchen
cast
sink
it.
at
It's probably like,
Jeremy, give
insurance.
give me another intelligence check.
You got it. No, I didn't have I just. Sure. Okay, 11. Better than the last one.
Yeah, something about what Hannah just said makes you question whether you've really thought through everything you can do to help the situation.
What? Hannah-chan, what did you just say? Say what you said again.
Yeah, I said I'll stand by, and these logs are just really big, so I can try to push them out of the way. That seems so dumb. I don't know, man. There's a puzzle here, and we're just not seeing it, right? Like, oh, can we teleport the kids? Tampoko, can you do something spooky and teleport them? What if we dig a hole? What if
Are
we
you
dig a
talking to
big
me?
hole?
Okay. All right. You know what Mand has? Because I've got I have the witness to ancient battles now instead of my last.
Right.
I have the shield cantrip, so I could generate a shield for one of these guys.
What other cantrips do you have, Mand?
Oh, Tanglevine?
No, those are. You have more. Yeah, there's another set of cantrips that you have.
Oh,
Your
okay.
divine prepared spells. There it is. That
Needle
would give a
darts?
+1 to an important check, like the one that your
Right,
friend
of course.
Byron is about to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Because
Hey,
in this
Byron.
game, every +1 matters, right?
Everyone
So
+1 does matter. It's an excellent
Yeah.
point. I really
there's other
should have
ways
thought
to get
about that.
+1s too, isn't there, in this game?
There's like the help action. What do we call it in Pathfinder?
Yes, there is. Okay, thank you. Man,
Great.
you guys had so many bad intelligence rolls. I'm like, how am I gonna?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I should have just let this happen.
Called
But
help.
No,
It's called
we appreciate
aid.
it.
It's called aid. Okay.
yeah,
Listen,
you take
yes,
the aid
yes.
action.
All right. Hannah takes the aid action and like goes up to Byron and is like, you're not that bad at everything you do. I think you're gonna be okay at this. Good luck.
All right, make a diplomacy check, DC 15.
What? That was my aid.
That's your aid action. If you succeed, he gets a +1.
Nat
And
20.
if you critically succeed, he gets a +2.
Yeah.
So Byron, this encouragement from Hannah, it really, really boosts your confidence a lot.
Despite the way in which she said it, I feel the confidence flow through me. I am ready to craft. He approaches the trap. He stands before it.
Can I cast
Beautiful
guidance
mind
on him?
Yeah, I don't think you've cast this spell before, so tell me what this looks like for you. This is one of your
I think
divine
I-
spells. It doesn't come from your spirits.
Yeah, I want to say I think I have cast this, but not in a long while. Or no, maybe I did it when we were learning the VTT, so maybe I haven't cast it in the game. Hey, listen, Byron, I know we've had our differences here, but you gotta save these kids. Just breathe. And so Mand like breathes in, and when he breathes out, there's like a sort of shimmering gust that goes over to Byron.
Tell me,
Okay.
tell me that I'm a better warrior than you.
You know,
I need this man. Fill me up with the confidence.
all right, you're a better warrior than me. Does that help on some level? Is that valuable to you?
And tell me that your case rate clearance in Karahai was actually not as good as you say, and you are in fact a mediocre detective. Tell me, man, I need it.
Hey, you gotta talk to somebody, buddy. You're really we're really
Talking to you, man. Man, I'm talking to you. Help me help these children.
There were some cases that I didn't clear. All right, does that make you feel better?
He feels it like the power flow through him, and Byron approaches the trap.
Okay.
No!
Oh wow,
Oh.
wow,
Okay.
Byron.
You can use a hero point.
I would
Please.
recommend it.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay. So you move up to the trap and you begin to attempt to dismantle it, and you see one of the like 5 feet away from you, one of the dowels that's holding up like a very heavy log just snaps. What do you do?
I immediately go into my brain, and we flash back to his training with Severian, and we see his tutor basically. He set up a trap for him, and he tells him exactly how to undo a trap. But Byron is kind of distracted. He's like looking at a girl across the river, and he's like too slow, and he snaps a part of the trap, and Byron has to spring into action to disarm it. And so he tries it again.
Okay, roll it again. You get a +1 status bonus from guidance, and a +2 from aid. Okay, I'm afraid the hero point is not going to cut it here. You reach out, you stretch out, and that moment stretches out of, just the reaching, the trying, the almost get there, and you just can't get there in time. Hang on. What did you roll?
I think I rolled. I don't even remember. I might need to do it again.
What's in
No, you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Plus
but that's
the
a 3.
so it's at a
I
13.
appreciate that attempt to gaslight the GM.
What happened?
Ice fell on the floor.
The entire collection of timbers and spikes and things collapses inward, but something locks and it stops after collapsing inwards like 2-3 feet. The children and the teenagers inside scream with fear and fright. Everyone outside kind of holds their breath. And you have made it harder, but it has not actually collapsed yet. It's
Jesus,
like,
fire.
yeah, you failed the check, but you didn't critically fail.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we all learned some lessons from that. Byron is panicking. We can see that he's shaking. He doesn't know what to do. He kind of looks around to see if he can find something else, but he's almost too afraid to touch it now.
Yeah, of course. Back to the idea, digging a big hole. Digging a big hole.
This could work. You could dig beneath it. Jenkins don't dig, from what I understand.
We could dig.
I
How much?
think you could-
I think the digging would destabilize everything.
Tampoko pats Byron on the waist. It's like, I think you can do it. I think this time, second time's the charm. That's what you people say, right? That you're thinking like a person. And this is him using aid to try to help on this. You're thinking like a person. You need to think like a Jenkins. How did they put this together? So it wouldn't fall on them, but it will fall down when they try to escape. You have to look at it in reverse. And that's the way those little guys think. Well, I'm going to take a nap, but you let me know how it works out.
Tampoko.
Make a diplomacy
Wait,
check, Tampoko.
do we get a second? Go ahead.
Okay. Because I think this can be done. I mean, it's just like you gotta. He's okay. Sorry, diplomacy check, right? Let me just.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Oh, there's okay. An 18.
That is a success. So, Byron, on your next attempt, if you make another one, you get a +1, as opposed to the +3 you just wasted.
Oh, not wasted because it wasn't a critical fail. Wait, does he get another hero point because we've been playing? Is it real-time hours or in-game
it's
hours?
1 real-time hour. Everybody has another hero point now, which I've already applied to your sheet. So you do have another hero point now, Sal.
All right. Okay. I think Byron wants to take another crack at it, but he looks at everyone and he goes, hey, listen. And he whispers to the adults. You all know me as a kind of implacable, incredible figure, especially in the world of Willowshore. I'm a bit of a legend, the Chosen One, but the Chosen One is scared. And I think I can do it again. But I just want to know that if I kill these kids, it might affect me negatively.
Oh?
You think?
Yeah. So Byron turns back and he looks at the trap. He he blows on his fingers and he recalls when he got stung by the Jenkins trap. He recalls how they were constructing it as they threw it. He recalls the way it felt. He sees their little Jenkins minds as he approaches it. And he tries again.
Wait.
All right.
Can I also offer aid again, or is it one and done for each check?
No, you can. Here's the thing with aid. If you critically fail, you apply a -1, which negates what Tampoko did. If you get a +1, they don't stack. So the only way you can make things better is with a critical success. So that would be another natural 20
Right,
you're
but
fishing
I'm not
for.
going to. Yeah.
Okay.
Can Mand cast guidance again?
I
No,
can't
he's-
on Byron again because I just cast it on him.
Oh,
There's
okay.
an hour. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, Hannah readies herself in case she needs to physically brute force a log.
Yeah, man
Okay.
is whispering to the custodian to be like, "Hey, buddy, we might need that garden."
Okay. Give me the crafting roll.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Byron,
Once again,
it starts to snap. Byron uses the other hero point.
Yeah, right.
okay.
Oh God, yes, thank you.
As
You strain yourself, you feel back muscles pulling, you feel joints creaking as you race to get your body in the right place to finish this.
+7, +1, it's 18.
So the DC was
19,
17 for the
right?
first check. Then you failed, and the DC went up to 18, which means you just barely manage to disable this trap, dismantle it, and get the
No.
kids out safely.
Yeah, I'm crashing down the minute the kids are.
Yeah. And they are weeping with relief. They're laughing at having survived. They've dragged Chang Jen out. The Shirin is just just completely overwhelmed by having survived this incredibly dangerous situation. But they are safe. The wood pile collapses with this huge kaboom. Dust is thrown everywhere. Rock splinters. It clearly would have come very close to killing them, if not killing them outright, had you not rescued them.
Hannah also weeps and holds them. You were gonna be fine. You were always gonna be fine, and just hugs them. Relief.
Byron,
Relief.
you gotta. I don't know what you do in your off hours, but you gotta train up on this crafting stuff a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. Byron is kind of on his own on the edge of the thing. He's just kind of standing there, looking around, shaking a little bit, and he can't really address any of them.
Okay, alright. I think we just take these kids back to the trade office, and then we need to have a team meeting about how we're gonna take on Gurglegut, because I'm not feeling good about it right this minute.
With the kids saved, you guys stand up after a moment in the rain and mist. You gather them together. They're all exhausted. Who's carrying Cheng Jen?
I'll carry him.
Okay. Hannah slings, did I get the right name there? Chen Jiang. Yeah, slings Chen Jiang over her shoulder. You guys begin trudging through the fog back towards the exchange office. And 20 minutes later, you arrive where, Jeremy, tell me what happens when Kobu sees this group coming in out of the fog.
He when a 14-year-old sees something that they're so excited about and they can't speak, and he's doing oh my god, and so he runs out of that, and he goes up to Shirin, and he's like, you're okay, are you okay? Oh my god,
Oh my god, I was trapped in a trap, there was logs and stuff, and then these people came and saved me, and then one of them told me you were super brave and killed a bunch of monsters.
Yeah, I did. And he's totally blushing full red now. He's like, yeah, I just knew I had to get back over here because I was she's in danger. I have
meanwhile,
to save her.
Meanwhile, Granny Who has come out with a couple of her people, with Kofusachi, the Kofusachi priest Kim Guan, and like has taken Chen Jiang from you, and you see even this stern old woman, this kind of like established authority figure in the town. You see her eyes getting a little watery as she sees her grandson saved, and she kind of goes around to each of you and takes a moment to kind of shake your hand and put her hands on your shoulders and say, thank you. I will never forget this. Other kind of members of the community kind of pile out of the various buildings. They're all kind of gathered in the courtyard around you. Everybody's kind of congratulating you, giving you huge credit for saving these teens. And it's a nice moment in the midst of all this horror to save lives and see this kind of reunion of the kids and their various families.
Beautiful. Hannah wipes away the tears that she had just welling up in her eyes. She turns to the group and says, "We are heroes. Now we're true heroes."
Yes. Feels good.
Man is like, I mean, we could have done a better job.
We did cut it pretty close, but they don't. It's fine. They're fine. The kids are fine.
Well, they're fine now.
Byron
Okay.
goes over to Kobu, and he taps him on the shoulder, and he says, "Young man, a word of advice when dating someone of the feminine species, or the she-sees, as we call it around these parts. I think you need to listen to her, ask her questions, be curious about her, and make sure that she's taken care of. This young lady's been through quite a lot today, as have you. And I think you two are going to turn out just all right." And he taps him on the shoulder, and he's about to tousle his hair, but he thinks better, and he just shakes his hand instead.
Hannah watches this, and, she takes Byron aside and says, "Have you ever considered being a poetry teacher to the youth? I think your true calling might be to be an inspirational poetry teacher to youth."
It's not diffusing traps, so.
Okay. All right. Now that he's calmed down, he's like, "All right, listen. I'm really good at crafting, okay? It's one of my specialties.
Yeah, when are we going to see it?
I may seem like hold on a second. I may seem like I'm a little, I got a little nervous before. I am actually quite good with traps normally. I've worked on this with Severian, my tutor, for many, many years. It's just that sometimes you get a little stage fright in the moment. But trust me, I'm actually quite good at crafting. I promise. I'm really good with bottled lightning. It's just, sometimes it doesn't work out the way you intend it to."
Yeah, like I said, I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, can we just take a quick look at these teens before we get into another team skirmish and see if this name you gave this kid, Chin Jiang, needs the Garden of Healing before we skadooch?
So Kim Guan, the priest, has been examining him, and he says, it seems like a fever, but I think he'll be okay with rest and the security and warmth of the exchange office. I think he'll be fine."
Great. Good. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Team meeting, huddle up. So.
I got a good feeling about today. He pulls out
one's
his little,
anxious, technically.
coin, and he flips it, and he's like, "Yep, it says good feelings. I think we should ride this streak. Get into a drinking contest with Gurglegut. We should probably get more to drink from here to bring over there. and then we'll have some fun. He's like, oh, he's actually pretty psyched over all of this, and does not catch on the nuances of human insecurity, the risk of the failure,
So
what
I
actually
think-
just occurred.
I think a plan might be, what if we set up some snares around the perimeter and try to separate the Jenkins after the drinking contest has begun so that they can't flank us and work together. Try to draw them to opposite sides. You know.
Ain't that idea?
How many traps do you? I know you found some. How many
I
do you
have 2 snares and then
Okay.
a lesser and an alarm snare. But I have 2 snare kits and then some spirit traps. That was word salad. I've got 2 snares.
Okay. Yeah. if we
Okay,
can set
so,
those up for
like,
the battle,
it's-
that's a good idea.
Right. And I think, do I need to construct them here, or can I do it at the foot of the bridge?
So the way it works is you have supplies for the spirit traps are good against ghosts, which is not what the Jenkins are. You have materials to craft 2 other common first level snares with the PC's choice. So basically, if you look at your snare crafting or your formulas on your crafting tab, you can make probably the 2 you want to look at are the battering snare or the poison barb snare. And the way it
Right.
works is you have to go to the place where you're putting the snare, so like on the battle map basically, and then you have to spend 1 minute using those materials to lay the snare. Now,
Okay.
essentially, it's going like, how do I put this? Depending on how close to you are to the enemies you're planning to do this, you may not be able to do it at all. But if you're far enough away and they're distracted by something like a loquacious tanuki, I would probably give you a stealth check to kind of like surreptitiously set up one of these snares, if that makes sense.
Got it. That makes sense. Okay. And then it says that they're rolling a basic reflex to counteract it, but if they're fast,
They are very nimble, so the reflex might not be that, they might succeed.
Yeah, whatever creature walks onto your trap, a basic reflex save means if they make the save, they take half damage. If they fail, they take full damage, and if they critically fail, they take double damage. And then if they critically success, they avoid it entirely. So the basic save is like the whole four degrees of success. It's just it's a shorthand to say like that's how the damage is applied.
got it. Okay.
They are very
So
nimble
it's not
and
on a
have
bell
high
curve.
reflex, so is it?
Right. Okay. Okay. What do we think? It's also just in the world right now. It's almost 10 a.m. and it'll take us, 45 minutes, an hour longer to walk to the bridge?
So one issue you guys haven't addressed is that you are on the north side of the river.
Side?
To get to the north side of the Dawnstep Bridge, you would have to pass through downtown.
Oh, right.
So it's a question of
haven't
whether
done
you
it.
want to do that. You'd be like passing by the Takahata estate and then through downtown, which you've been told is very dangerous. Or you could go across the river, but that would take longer. I'm not going to make you guys do athletics checks on the rowboat or anything, but like if you want to cross the river, it's going to take more time. Because you have the Cheba Champion stored away.
Yeah.
Me personally, I have crossed enough rivers for this week.
You want to go through dangerous downtown?
Making our way through downtown, walking fast. I think it's the best possible course of action.
We're gonna have to go through it sooner or later.
Yes,
And we have to clear it at some point.
we can pass by the Takahata estate where we will get incredible service and care, be taken care of, be well prepared for our battle with Gurglegut.
I mean, there is an idea there where we go through downtown, and if we get into a few scraps, we just call it a night and take them on to, tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I fear the longer we leave that bridge and the connection between the two shores down, then supplies can't get through. People are gonna start getting freaked.
We really do need to clear that bridge. I think maybe we take the boat down and do it that way.
So we
Jordan, can you remind us where the treasure champion is?
Yeah, you guys cross the river east of the dam.
Okay, great.
So
it's
and then you
close
kind
to
of
us
hit
than not.
you hit it somewhere around here, if that makes
Around
sense.
there. That makes sense to me. I say we take the champion.
I think so too.
That makes our first big fight against Gurglegut. So rather than try to get to downtown, maybe rest up. I mean, I'm fine with that.
If we still want to do it today.
I'd like to get to him today in game, like in the game day.
Yes, agreed.
If possible.
Agreed.
But I do understand Byron's wish to go downtown first, or to like just stay on this side of the river.
Shall we put it to a vote? Basic. And then let's see if we
flip the
disagree
coin for it. Because I think Tampoko wouldn't actually have a strong opinion about this either way.
Byron, what do you think? Are you going to be able to follow what the coin says if we do a coin?
Money has never failed Takahata before. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, now, this is a predictable silver piece. So, on one side is a tanuki face, and on the other side, a tanuki tail. Call it in the air. And he kind of flips it, catches it, so you'll call it.
Hold on.
Well, heads is north.
Yeah, so this is ridiculous because you're not using the piece correctly, but tell me which side you text me which side you rubbed to make the which face come up. Just a private GM whisper or something.
Can I do that in the VTT?
Yeah, I think if you type /W, what is it? I think you do /W and then GM maybe? Just do, that was a private message to me.
Did anyone else see it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the idea is that you choose the side that's. Oh, I see. Okay, all right.
Yes,
so yeah,
yes. Basically, it's a magic coin, and it's what you use to cheat. So he's caught it, and Byron will call it.
Tanuki head?
It's heads or tails. Tanuki head. And
roll d20. Evens are heads, odds are tails. Because he actually didn't use the piece correctly, so that's even head.
He purposefully didn't use the head correctly or the coin. Let me clarify. He did not cheat. He left this purely up to chance. Tampoko didn't. He knows how to use the coin. He chose not to make this a fair thing. And it is heads. He's like, and he holds it up. Heads. The Tanuki head says we walk downtown.
Okay, so you guys are heading downtown. Got it. I am not fully prepared for this, so we're going to take our break right now. And it's going to be a longer break than usual.
Good.
Whoops.
Yeah, we'll come back.
You thought we were going to say what our plan was.
Well, last time you said you were going to fight Gurglegut, so I prepared for Gurglegut. But it's fine. It's fine. I just need a little bit of a longer break here. Let's go. Let's take it 20 minutes, and I will review all the information. I do have. So the first place you would hit before you actually got to downtown proper would be the Takahata estate, which I do have prepared. Okay. But I thought you were going to fight Gurglegut and hit level 2 today when you beat him. So
I sort of thought we were going to do
pushing
that.
that back
too.
a little bit more to
Dang.
go through.
Yeah,
to go through.
probably should
Nope.
do that.
No, it's too late now. You made
Let's
your
do it. No,
choice
no,
in character, so
no.
we're going through downtown now.
It's not a choice to use probability. Let's.
Oh,
do
I suddenly
King
dangle level 2
Champion
and you
be
guys
nice
change
to
your mind all of a
everyone.
sudden? Your roleplay choices all change?
Yes.
Well, it's been a while
Yes,
being level 1.
please,
It's,
come on.
I feel like it's
We've
time.
been playing for like 3 months.
I've been waiting for you guys to learn the system because every level up gives you a bunch of new stuff. But yeah, if you want to... I feel a little like I manipulated you now by telling you that, but if you really want to go
I
do
wanted
Gurglegut
to
instead...
I wanted
I know.
to do Gurglegut initially.
Sal, are you okay with it?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, we could just say that Tampoko did cheat, and it always was going to be a tail. We can retcon it that so that the vote was to, or the coin.
Seriously,
toss
Sal, I didn't mean to rip that choice away from you. If you feel bad about it, we'll go to downtown.
No, role playing, that is what he would want, but no, I much prefer to kill Gurgle.
Okay, all right, great. Then, yeah, Tampoko cheated. Byron has no idea. And when we come, we'll just take a normal 10, and when we come back, we'll head to the bridge. So you guys will get the boat, cross over, make your way to the bridge, and we'll do that. All right, sound good?
All right,
Okay.
we're ready.
All right. All right, everybody's back. Everybody ready?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay. So, having determined your course of action, actually, let me get some music going here. Something good. Something. What do we got? Something tense, maybe? Yeah, let's do this. So, over the course of the next 90, 100 minutes, you guys trek your way through the fog, keeping an eye out, watching to see if anything attacks you. But you manage to find the Cheva champion, ferry your group back across to the south side of the river, and make your way towards the Dawnstep Bridge. As you approach, you see that there have been some changes. Where before there was simply the makeshift throne, now you see a tent has been found and set up. Lumber and supplies, plus a small brick foundation, have been built at the edge of the bridge, the beginnings of what looks like maybe a guardhouse. You see where before there had been kind of a flame with a spit roast, now there's a butcher's table with slabs of suspicious meat, oil and herbs, and a small pot-bellied stove set up with frying pans and cooking racks. As you approach, you see standing next to Gurglegut, who is lounging on his throne drinking from a gourd. You see the aquatic gremlin who had assaulted the three of you who crossed the bridge crossed the river for the first time, standing talking to him, while two other Jenkins kind of caper and prance around, once again attempting to entertain and amuse their leader. And as you approach, Slickscale, whose name you don't know, but that's his name, whirls around and kind of points at you and says,
Hey, that's them, boss, that's them. That's that jerk and his 2 hussies who attacked me on the river. They ganged up on me.
Gurglegut kind of looks at the creature.
Who's the hussy?
From the gremlin's perspective, you and Tampoko are the hussies.
Wow. Okay.
Slickscale kind of goes,
He's got another one now. That son of a bitch is building a harem.
Gurglegut kind of glances up from his bottle and says, I recognize them. The Tanuki gave me a little suntan last time. But still, we've talked about this, Slickscale. Hatred of living things is natural, but sexism is rooted in ignorance, which I get enough of from the Jenkins. And the aquatic gremlin goes,
Oh, yeah, you're right, boss. And he kind of shouts at you. You 4, well, what do you want?
Tampoko might step forward. He's like, I let. Actually, he'll say in Fey. Do you speak the tongue of the Fey, or must I embarrass us all by speaking the common tongue?
Gurglegut and Slickscale both seem to understand your words. The two kind of The two kind of Jenkins are kind of jumping around, anxiously staring at you. One of them kind of pulls out a short sword and goes,
Stab! Stab! Can I stab them, boss? Can I stab them?
the other one pulls out what looks suspiciously like a vial of acid and kind of calls out to you.
Do any of you have a pair of underpants I can borrow? I'll give it back.
No, I'm not gonna.
Tampoko just shakes his head and looks at Gurgle and goes, how? You need better servants.
Tell me something
kind
I
of-
don't know.
He raises his gourd and says, "A tribute to the one who bested me in battle." And he kind of looks at Slickscale, the Fuoth creature, and he's like, "You don't get any because we bested you in battle. But Gurglegut, yeah, this is all in Fey, folks. Sorry, but you can kind of maybe understand the spirit of what he's saying.
Assumedly,
But
we've talked
Gurglegut-
about this beforehand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think the poison might already be in this, because Tampoko's willing to take one for the team and drink the poison stuff anyway. He's not concerned about that at all. It's like, to the victor goes the spoil, and I collect the spoils from the people who hide them. And again, to Slickscale, you don't get any. This is just for the boss.
You hear Slickscale kind of mutter under his breath, like,
What a bitch.
and Gurglegut kind of smirks at you and goes,
Last time you offered me a drink, you tried to attack me. Are you doing the same thing again, little Tanuki?
He kind of looks up in the rain and says, I'd have to be stupider than I look to try and burn you in this weather. No, I know when I'm beaten. And I know...
How
Sorry,
could you be?
What?
You said you'd have to be stupider than you look, so my response is, how could you be?
And he looks at Slickscale like, you don't get it. Oh, okay, he's stupider than I look. Idiots.
Gurglegut kind of shrugs and says,
Sucking up to the...
Tell me, Tanuki, did you keep your word when I let you leave? Did you spread tales of my great victory over you?
his one eye is kind of bulging towards you.
He's like, Tails, I spread a song about you. It's a good, it's, good stuff. It's good. It's a good, yes. They're singing it up on North Shore.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Nope. There.
Okay.
24.
Okay. He kind of chuckles to himself.
That's right. Word of my greatness shall flow. Very well. You may present your offering. It's sufficient to ameliorate me, but if you wish to pass the bridge, you must also make tribute to Lord Doku.
As he walks forward, he's like, "Oh, good to know. I don't need to get up there today, but what would Lord Doku like? What tribute is satisfactory to him?"
All right, so you hand over the jug of wine or whatever it is that you've acquired, and Gurglegut kind of eyes you a little bit suspiciously since last time you breathed fire at his face. But he is going to go ahead and take a drink here, and we'll see what happens. He takes his first sip of the laced wine. And smacks his lips and says,
Not bad at all. Maybe I'll save this for special occasions.
Ion kind of sets it down next to him. And then he turns to you and says,
I'm in a good mood now, so I'll answer your question. In the Fey language, there's a word, hedonist. Are you familiar?
One who enjoys pleasure. I think.
Exactly. Fine furniture, spectacular art, outrageous, luxurious clothings, rich foods, and novel entertainments such as ripping the flesh off of your friend or brother. These are the tributes Modo Q will accept for passage.
Funny that you mentioned that because Tampoko is skilled in art lore. And he's like, look, this town has more art than it would seem, this backwater town. I don't care for it myself, but I might be able to procure something for... Is it Lord Dokyu or Modokyu? So I can be clear.
it's Lord Mo. So his like surname is Mo, and then the first name is Dokyu.
Gotcha. Okay, great.
I'll put
and
it
while
in the
he's doing
Discord
this,
for you.
he's trying to be, he capers about and tries to not keep the attention of the others behind them in case they're doing something behind him that
And Slick Scale is scowling at you. The two Jenkins are kind of like, hopping up and down, antsy. They're not able to stay still. They kind of like shoot glances at the other three. Let me ask a question. While Tampoko is engaged in this conversation with Gurglegut, what are the other three of you up to?
I feel like Mand is just sort of like, subtly getting his hand on his sling and like, sort of whispering to his apparitions to be like, all right, okay, just let him do what he's gonna do here.
Okay.
I think Byron
Amanda,
is a
we
little-
can't hear you, by the way. Go ahead, Sal.
Yeah. So I think what would happen is, I think Byron is kind of unsure what's going on and is realizing that he doesn't really know this bear creature that well. And so he's kind of looking around to everyone and being like, are we sure he's going to be able to pull this off? I mean, he's gotten us out of certain situations before, but do we know who this creature is, really?
You're coming pretty late to having questions about this. You know what I mean?
We've been so busy trying to save the town and protect the Chosen One, points at himself, that I think that sometimes we don't realize that we don't know a lot about him.
Sorry, wait. Chosen One?
Tampoko?
Yes.
Oh no. Okay, you can hear me now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Great. Okay,
I am the
well,
Chosen One that you all are protecting in order to save the world, blah, blah, blah. We know this. But in terms of him, I'm just not sure what his background is. Can we trust him to pull something like this off? Because I have a bottled lightning. He pulls out the bottled lightning and he holds it. He's like, I got a bottled lightning.
Absolutely not. No. Thank you.
Put it back down.
Okay. After Hannah, make sure he's not going to throw some shit. How surreptitiously can I set a bludgeoning snare behind one of these bushes?
So you'll need to give me, if you want, it'll take a minute, which Tampoko is distracting the monsters. So you'll get a +2 circumstance bonus to your roll, but you will have to roll a stealth check. And if they notice you doing it, there could be consequences for that. You have to beat their perception DCs with your stealth if you wanna set this trap.
Can I be over by a bigger bush, and does that give me better cover? No.
Yes, if you want to set it, I think that's actually a tree. But if you want to set it kind of behind these bushes, I'll bump your circumstance bonus up to 3.
Great. So like We're talking where I'm at, or different?
Yeah.
Okay. I whisper to the group. Okay, I'm gonna set them now if you're ready. Are you ready in case this goes south? This is meant to, like, get one of the Jenkins as they try to flank. And
I'm as ready as we're ever gonna be. It's really a question of how long it takes to get this thing drunk.
yeah, that's so true. Why don't I wait and just bow deferentially while oof. How do we get him to drink? That's what we need to know to get more lethargy poison in him.
He drank a bit. I'm gonna try to engage the drinking contest.
Okay, I'm gonna hold off and let Tampoko do his thing. And I'm gonna say, Byron, he's been steadfast this whole time. He's been very loyal. And while he is an absolutely horrifying visage of a raccoon man-dog thing, he's only been helpful.
Listen,
Sorry, real quick, Amanda. Which snares are you setting?
I was gonna do the battering snare.
Okay.
I have
So-
2 kits, and
Right. No, that's fine. So you're trying to set one in the square that you're standing on, which takes a
Yes.
minute. It takes 1 full minute from when you start. And if you do this, I need the stealth roll. So you're not doing it yet, is what you're saying.
I'm not doing it yet, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm cool.
Go ahead, Sal.
Let's let Tampoko do his thing. Yeah.
all right, let's let him do his thing. I hope the bear creature is prepared.
To be fair, it is a little off-putting for him to suddenly start speaking the language of the monsters to them, and like you have not heard a single word in common. So that
That's
is
fair.
understandable. That it is a little. You'd be like, wonder what they're talking about. And so while Tampoko's talking to Gurglegut, he might be like, wait a minute. He kind of looks over at the whatever his name is, Slick Scale. When you said he kind of looks at him and is like as if he just remembered. At the river, when you said you could outdrink your boss, did you mean Gurglegut or Lord Modokyu?
Slick Scale looks taken aback and glances anxiously at Gurglegut and says,
She's lying, boss. I never said anything like that.
Oh, because you were in the river. No, that you're the one in the river who said I can outdrink anybody.
I never said that. Gurglegut can drink 10 times what anyone else can drink. You're a liar.
And I think you're a liar, but I don't think he can drink 10 times the amount of anybody. This
Gurglegut looks at you and says,
You doubt my prowess?
well, only because this one said so on the river, whatever it was, 2 days ago.
He kind of looks down at Slick Scale, looks at you and kind of goes,
What is your aim here, Tanuki? What is it you're angling for?
You see, this is why. He kind of looks at Slick Scale and is like, this is why you answer to this guy. I see there's a pecking order of people who are useful, interesting, who get the spoils, the hedonism, the fine foods. Where does a Tanuki fit in all of this?
You wish to join the ranks of Gurglegut's minions?
Well, and he kind of like gives a dismissive eye. And I feel like he's talking himself into a corner here, but it's okay because it's giving you a chance to prep your stuff. Well, minions might be too low of a word. I don't really care for those two, and this one's a lying dum-dum, but, you know, if you need a sommelier, that's a word. Oh, he kind of looks over at looks scale. That's a word you wouldn't be familiar with. It means one who bears the wine.
No, it doesn't. It means someone who smells things.
No? I don't think you're right. Let's ask this one. He kind of looks at Gurglegut. Well, does it mean one who smells things or one who provides the wine?
Gurglegut kind of puts his hand on his forehead. He's like,
I grow tired of your antics, Tanuki. Get to the point.
and he kind of looks at Slick Skin. And he's like,
And you, get a thesaurus.
Okay, so Hannah sees him
Gotta
put
be
his head in
more
his hands
literary
and look
than I
kind
would
of...
have guessed.
Yes. Interesting. Now she'll start setting up the battering snare.
okay, give me a stealth check.
I'm so scared. Okay, 19.
Okay, you start laying out the trap.
Do I press craft in the sheet there?
Just remove the
One of the quantity.
one of the quantity. Yeah, you don't. I don't think you have to make a check to do this. So,
Right,
do you want it on the square you're standing in?
Yes, so let me
It could be
move,
there.
I guess.
Okay. Yeah. So they to the best of your knowledge, they don't react to you sort of laying out this snare. To the best of your knowledge, they don't know where it is. Your teammates do. So it should be visible to everybody on the map.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
So while that's going on, meanwhile, Tampoko, you're still engaged in this kind of situation with Gurglegut, who is not drinking the poison wine anymore. You took one sip and then stopped.
Yeah. I don't know. Tampoko's like, well, wait. What did he say that we are getting? Our antics are boring him.
Yeah. He wants you to get to the point.
Well, how? I was. Damn it! I just wanted to face you in a drinking contest. I feel like a dumb Tanuki. Oh, what a dumb! That was dumb of me. All right, if you're not in the mood, you don't have to. I thought I might be able to gain some, whatever, reputation, honor. No, that's the only thing Tanukis are good at. Damn it! You're embarrassed in front of this dum-dum.
I'm intrigued by the idea, but to be fair, there should be stakes to a contest. If you win, which I assure you, you will not, I will accept you as a lieutenant in my service. I'll place you over Slick Scale and the dipshit Jenkins. You can serve me directly and cross the bridge at will. But if you lose, I require my pound of flesh. I've never eaten Tanuki. I will have you carve a full pound of meat from your own body, and you will eat what I cook with me. Those are my terms.
Tampoko looks quite surprised. He's like, "Oh, that's better than I thought. You just eat all of me by the pound." All right, I'll accept those terms.
Very well,
kinda gives
then let us begin.
And he pulls out the wine you've just provided to him and 2 cups and sets them down and pours them. All right, so as Hannah finishes setting up her trap, we are going to a different song here, and we're going to have our drinking contest. All right, so one at a time, as you kind of stare at each other across these cups of wine. This is not the right song. Hang on, I want something with... Yeah, something with a little bit of a beat to it. This will work. All right, so he kind of sets down his first cup, kind of looks at you and says,
During my past, I was a great and renowned chef. known throughout the Fae for the wonderful production of delicious, sentient meats.
And he drinks back his shot and says,
It's your turn.
he is going to, as the lethargy poison affects him, he is going to make a save here. Okay. It's your turn.
And Tampoko takes it and is like, during my life, I've been well known for eating incredible meals as well. And we'll drink it.
Okay.
And there we go. Okay, great. So how do I apply my poison 1 to this?
You're
Or should
you're
we
what
just
now?
add 1? I have poison
when you-
resistance 1.
When you go to roll the fortitude save, just add a +1 circumstance bonus. Or no, I'm sorry. You have poison resistance 1. That doesn't apply to your saving throw. It means if you take like 5 poison damage, you only take 4. So that doesn't apply
that's
here.
a bummer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all right. That makes it more fun. I clicked the button, but now it's X'd out. Like now.
Did you roll your
okay, I'm gonna
save?
click it again.
Yeah, there
I thought
you go.
I did. I clicked it, and then it was like you couldn't. Did it show up on the thing or no?
You know what happened? I clicked it to see the pop-up window to see what you were talking about.
Gotcha.
So you go ahead and roll it. Okay. You fail to save as the poison affects you, and you feel your consciousness slow. You feel your reflexes dull.
Can I use a hero point on that?
You can also...
What do you think?
You had talked about it, but then you didn't remember to do it. So I'm going to give you a chance to retcon here. Let's have... I guess it's going to be an intelligence roll here. Because you had talked about it, I'll lower the DC to 12. Give me a D20 plus your intelligence modifier. You look for a 12 here.
Oh my god.
No. Sorry, man.
11.
So yeah,
That's
you
all
are
right, I'm
you
good.
you fail your first roll against the lethargy poison. You are slowed.
Okay.
The next, he pours 2 more shots of the wine, looks at you and goes like,
I had many lovers. Stench Bowl, Change Finger, Blight Eye. I had vast orchards and fields.
he goes ahead and drinks. So he gets another application of the poison. Okay, and then he looks to you, waiting for you to drink.
Okay. Also, does he get the effects of alcohol at all, or no? Or do we not get to know that?
You make a, let's see, make a perception check here.
Okay. Because just so you know, I'm not taking any effects on alcohol while drinking.
Yeah, that's fine.
Perception, sorry.
He seems unaffected, but you
right,
you
I
have
think,
to drink and make another roll here.
Tampoko is just in it for the love of the game. He's actually not even. He's forgotten the entire plan. Like he's just like I'm doing a drinking contest, and I am playing to lose. Like he's like not even like whatever strategy you guys are doing. He's done. He's not paid attention to it. So he is going to roll. He's like I forgot what you said, but I have many brothers. Yes, many brothers in orchards. I saw one, and it was bonkers, man. And he just drinks.
That's a failure. You feel the poison rooting deeper inside you. You feel your reflexes dull. You feel your senses dull. You're starting to really become lethargic and bordering on the edge of sleep. He pours 2 more
And the hero
shots.
points can't be used for this. You're saying?
You can
You're saying I
use
can't
them
use
for
the hero
your
points.
saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you wanna
no, I'll wait.
Okay.
We'll do one more.
Yeah, okay.
He looks at you as he pours two more shots of the wine. He says,
One of my most famous recipes was drowned halfling.
and he kind of eyes over at Mand, licks his lips, and says,
When you keep them underwater, they panic, they despair, and it adds piquancy to the meat.
he downs the shot. He is going to make another. He's exposed once again to the poison. He makes another save.
This guy's a weirdo.
And with that, let me double check here. Yes. With that, his eye kind of blinks heavily twice, and he looks at the one and goes,
What did you do?
and falls unconscious in front of you.
All right.
As he falls unconscious, the Slick Scales, just with his eyes goes wide, and he goes,
What? That's not possible. 3 shots? They cheated. You cheating slut! Kill them!
and I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, I'm ready, baby.
Oh,
Okay. And we are going into combat with the minions. Gurglegut has fallen unconscious and is not part of this fight.
Okay. 15. Not bad.
13.
Okay. Here we go. First up is Grack. And Slickscale calls out,
I'll handle the mage. Kill the one in green. He's obviously overcompensating for something with that giant polearm, but it's still dangerous.
and Grack kind of like,
Okay.
is going to rush towards Hannah-chan here. So he's got 30 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets to there. Is going to rush forward to flank her and gets to roll against your... What is your crafting bonus? Or rather, yes, what is your crafting bonus, Hannah?
It is plus 5.
Plus 5? Okay. So he is going to roll perception here. He needs to beat a 15. He does. He sees your trap on the ground and at the last second avoids it, rushing up here and taking... Wait, so that was... Yeah, he's gonna dip around to here. And for his third action, he's going to pull out a short sword, target you, and try to hit you with it. With a 22, he's going to hit, dealing 2 points of damage to you. That is his turn. He's like,
I got her.
Slick Scale is up. He turns to look at you, Tampoko. By the way, you are slowed, which means you only get 2 actions on your turn from the lethargy poison.
good. All good.
Turns to you and says,
You should never have tried this. You'll pay for your sins now, whore.
and he is going to use his vicious choke ability on you. You have to make a reflex saving throw as you see this space of clear air appears in the rain for like 2 seconds as a giant sphere of rain is condensed down into a ball which rushes towards your head. Give me a reflex saving throw. That is a failure. The water surrounds your head. You now have to hold your breath. And what is your Your con is +2. All right, you have 7 rounds of air until you fall unconscious and begin to suffocate. You lose 1 round at the end of each turn. If you make an attack on your turn, you lose 2, and if you speak or cast a spell, you lose all of your air.
Okay.
You can also, in the chat card there, you can see 3 interact actions. You can kind of wipe the film away to grab a breath or do something else. He is having dealt with the spellcaster that he recognizes from his last encounter. He's going to sprint towards the other 3, his full movement, which is 20 feet. So that's his turn. Tampoko, you are up. You are currently holding your breath. What do you do? Oh, I'm sorry. How does this work? Ooh, is it the start of your turn? Yeah, you have to make start.
Lethargy potent.
Yeah, start with a fortitude save here to reduce the stage by 1. It looks like.
Okay.
Oh, that's a failure.
Yeah.
You fall unconscious as the poison knocks you out. You fall to the ground.
And I might use my hero point here.
Okay.
Reroll. So let me. Oops. Should I just like? I can't click on the reroll. It's got like the.
Just roll a d20 or just roll a fortitude save from your sheet.
I'll do my fortitude save. Okay. Oh, come on.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's enough. So tell me what heroic thing you do.
Kind of shakes it off. Like he's like starting to fall asleep, and he's like, "Wait a minute," because he's also suffocating. It's actually the suffocation that kept him awake. Because he's like, "I'm not having a drinking game. We are actually in a battle here," and that thing's already started running off for him. And he's like, "Wait." He kind of like shakes it off a little bit, and it's just like he still can't breathe, but he's not gonna fall asleep. Like that's not happening.
Okay, got it.
Not today. Not this round.
So you shrug off the effects of the poison a little bit. It's still slowing you, but you feel like it's you're starting to purge it from your system. You now have 2 actions for your turn. You're currently holding your breath with this ball of rainwater like smothering your face. You can see through it kind of blurrily, but it's going to suffocate you if it stays.
Okay, and I can't try to wipe it away because I need 3 actions and I only have 2.
You can use 2 now, and then you'd only need 1 more because it lasts across turns.
It's 3 total.
Yeah, you need 3 total.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be you. Your friends can help you too if they get to you.
Okay. Let me try a new one. So that's a reflex saving throw. No, after I do a total of 3, I can do the reflex saving throw, right?
The film can be temporarily wiped away with a total of 3 interact actions by the choking creature or creatures adjacent to it, allowing a new reflex save with +2 circumstance bonus to end the effect. These actions don't need to be consecutive or made by the same creature. So yeah, if you get 3, you can make another reflex save to get out of it.
Then I'll make the reflex. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my 2 to like start wiping this stuff away. And he's actually not. I mean, he's also probably under the effects of poison and maybe a little drunk. So he's like not worried about this. He's like, I can hold my breath a pretty long time. And he's just like, let me just take my time to get this off. So 2 actions to wipe it off, and that's my turn.
Got it. At the end of your turn, you lose 1 round of air. You're down to 6. Hannah, you're up.
Okay.
Okay, so are we saying that I did not have my Naginata drawn, so I have to draw the Naginata?
Correct. You would not have had drawn weapons during this interaction with the monsters.
Because they would have whatever. Then I strike at this Grak. There's a Grak character.
Mm-hmm.
The horrible 9, so miss.
9 does not hit.
And then I'll take a second strike penalty. I'm going to hold off on Hunt Prey and go for it. Oh, it was almost a 20. Also a 9! Damn it!
Jeez.
Yeah, with the multiple attack penalty,
so
you don't hit. Man, you're up.
All over the place.
We're gonna see if we can get Slick Scale up here, because I think that's maybe the bigger threat. I will attack with the sling, which is loaded and ready to go. Jeez.
Yeah, rolling an 8 is not going to help you out here.
That's a whiff. Okay, then instead of reloading and firing again, we will go for needle darts. We're going to give that shots. Okay, there we go.
Wow. Critical hit. Nat 20. Roll your damage and give me a little flavor. Put a little spin on it since you rolled a nat 20.
Sorry, let me just finding the. When I roll it, do I have to put critical in there, or is that after I roll it?
No, you just roll damage and he takes double, plus 1 bleed damage.
So I whiff with the sling, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm relying on this thing anyway. And he has like a bar of metal that he's been using for his needle darts, and he goes, these are more reliable anyway. And he flings the darts, and there's something about the fact that they've fought Slickscale before, where he knows sort of exactly how Slickscale's going to react to the attack, where he like goes to dodge, and man's needle darts just move that direction already, and Slickscale's like, ah. And he gets zagged by these darts. Damage of not too bad.
So he takes 20 points of piercing damage from this critical hit.
Nice.
And immediately screams and squeals in fury. He's like, these stupid girls are always stopping me. That's your turn. The other Jinkin is up. It is going to dart in to flank Hannah here. And I'm going to give him his perception check to see if he notices this thing next to him. He does not know that it's there. He hasn't seen it. But with the flanking bonus, he's going to come in and target Hannah and make 2 swipes with his short sword, trying to take her out of the fight, given the orders from Slickscale. First hit is a 19. You take... how is that only 1 point?
How's that possible? We rolled 2d6.
Oh, because, yeah, they have a minus. I think the math is wrong here. That should be minimum of 1 plus 2. That should be 3, I think. So if you would apply that damage 3 times. I mean, maybe not.
Yes.
His damage is 1d6 minus 2, but it's supposed to be a minimum of 1. And then it added the sneak attack damage, which was 2. So it should be 3 damage. He's going to make a second strike on you here.
Yeah.
That one misses terribly. That is his turn. Byron, you're up.
All right. Byron surveys how poorly this is going and decides that it's time to change that. Byron takes out the bestial mutagen, and he is going to use it on himself.
Okay.
It's been a little while since I've used it, so I apologize, Jordan.
That's okay.
Do I drag it onto myself?
Yeah, you drag the effect bestial mutagen and also the effect mutagenist field benefit. Both of those go on your token. You can drag it from the card in the chat.
Oh, right. I need to activate that crystal, too.
Yeah, you can do that at the start of your turn as a free action whenever you want to.
Right.
I
should do it for Gurglegut.
Are you able to see what I'm talking about, Sal?
Kind of. Yeah, I see them in the chat, but I don't. Oh, sorry.
So,
there we go.
There we go.
No. So see the gray box that says effect bestial mutagen lesser?
Yes.
You can drag that onto your
drag that box onto your token. Like click and drag. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to do that, but for whatever reason.
All right, I'll take care of it for you this time.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Perfect. Okay. So now I am able to attack with my jaws. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak around the back to Grack.
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to use and target him. And I am going to use my Jaws strike on him.
Go for it. You just miss, unfortunately. You come very close. You snap forward with your jaws, which have elongated. I imagine you have like maybe a snout that kind of comes out when you use this a little bit. Big
Jordan,
canine fangs.
Was he trying to hit a 15?
Yes.
I only ask because if the map was wider, he might be flanking Grak right now.
That is a very good point. Yeah. Did that occur to you at all, Sal?
Yeah, I wanted to flank him, but there wasn't enough space.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Let's say. Yeah, it would be fair to let you flank here. So I'm going to say that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Thank you. Oh my God,
Sure.
man.
Good looking
Hell
out,
yeah.
Jeremy. Yeah, because he
I'm
would
just
have had a
saying,
-2.
Yeah, flanking is fair play here. You know, if they're gonna flank,
Yeah.
we should flank.
Thank you.
Okay, so Grak takes 4 points of damage as your jaws sink into him.
Yeah! No! Bad puppy!
And that is your turn. All right, so we are back to Grak, who is up. Let's see.
He's gonna go for me. We know.
Yeah, I mean, they've got you flanked, and they were ordered to take you down. So
They also do have a wolf man on him now, so.
Even so, he recognizes like it's some sort of ability. He will first attempt to demoralize you, Hannah. He will scream as you're kind of facing Blix, kind of screams at you like,
I saw your stupid trap. It's worthless. You're gonna die here.
and he will make the demoralize attempt. He fails, and
Aha,
he is.
suck it.
Yeah, he's.
You suck it.
He's gonna make 2 swings on you with his short sword. The first is a critical hit.
Oh no, a critical
Wow,
hit.
2 18s.
Oh,
Fuck
boy.
Hannah in particular. Yeah, he gets a crit and a regular hit as he stabs you twice. He's like,
You suck it. You suck it.
you take. Come on, good rolls. Yes! You take 14 points of damage from the crit.
Oof. Oof.
Uh-oh,
And
guys,
another-
I'm down.
Did you go down from the first hit?
Oh no.
No, I had 1 point left from the first hit.
Okay, then as he stabs it into your kidney, you feel this intense flare of white pain in your back, and then he rips it out sideways, and the blood loss just sends you down to the ground. Set yourself to dying 1, please. He howls in triumph, and we come back to Slickscale. Slickscale glances back over his shoulder, seeing Tampoko still suffocating with the water. He is going to dash forward, sees Hannah go down, and is like,
Yes. Yes. No harem for you, you son of a bitch. I'll kill your women.
and he's going to dash forward twice, since that's what it takes. He can get to here with 40 feet, flanking Mand. He is going to target Mand with a claw attack here. That's going to be a crit. I'm rolling really well here. I'm very happy about it.
Oh
You
my
take
gosh.
14 points of damage, Mand, and
might
that
be it
is
for man.
Slickscale's turn. Are you down?
Oh no, really?
Oh, I'm at
Way.
1.
Oh,
Okay.
the healing, man.
Yeah, well, that's gonna heal them too.
I know,
Ah,
but
shoot.
Yeah, but it's like I
Tampoko.
don't know how much choice we have.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. He takes 1 point of bleeding damage from your stone needles, and he's going to try to recover from. Yeah, he recovers from the bleed. Now it's Tampoko's turn. You're down to 6 rounds of air. What are you doing? You got 2 actions.
First, do I have to roll the fortitude save? It showed up here. It says
Yes.
fire.
Roll that again.
Okay.
That is a success. You shrug off the
Yeah.
poison, so you're still suffocating
Hey,
from this
all
water,
right,
but you
well.
have all 3 actions on your turn.
Nice.
That helps.
Well, he kind of shakes it off. He's like, oh, this got a kick. One action is to try to breathe. So now I can make the breathing
yes.
reflex. roll.
So you
but
take
it's
another
got a
breath,
circumstance
you're-
bonus, right?
Yes, you get a +2 to the reflex save.
Okay.
So just make a
think I
reflex
just-
save.
The reflex. Okay.
Add +2.
Right now it says modifier +1 bone. Okay, I think I'm just going to say 2 and see if that does it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
It's not enough. You try to whip your head out of the ball of rainwater, and you feel it beginning to creep back over your face. You've got 2 actions left before you're re-enveloped by this water film. What do you want to do?
I think I might use my hero point again. My last hero point to try to
Go for
reroll
it.
that.
Yeah. Make sure you track those when you use them, please.
Yes,
yeah, go ahead.
they're gone. I'm out. Okay.
What
so I'm
heroic
gonna
thing
do
are you
reflex-
doing here? You're trying to dodge out of the way of this rainwater, but it's clinging to you. How are you trying to re-roll this?
He kind of just starts shaking like a dog would shake off water, and it's just like that might be enough to get this, and it gives him at least the opportunity.
Do it.
To-
Keep
to
the
try.
+2 circumstance bonus.
Yes.
There.
Oh, it was
Oh,
almost
go-
a 20. It was almost a 20.
15. Oh, damn.
15's not enough either, unfortunately.
Ah,
This
jeez.
water is
Okay.
clinging to you. So you got those 2 actions left. No hero points.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot, but I see. No, I can't do much. I'm gonna spend 2 of them to, So now I only have to do 1
Yeah.
before I can make the roll. I have to every 3
Oh, I
actions,
see. So
I can
yes,
re-roll.
yes. You continue wiping away. Okay, got it.
Yes.
That is your turn. Hannah, you're up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
Well, I'm dying.
Oh, she's dying.
I don't have
Oh,
any.
sorry. It is not your turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot to move you in the turn order. So who was it? It was Grack that got you. Yeah. So you should be
Grack.
here, which means it is man's turn.
Okay. Can I treat her wounds in the middle of combat like this?
Hang on. We should be in round 2. There we go. Do you have the battle medicine feat?
Great
I don't think you
question.
do.
I'm almost positive I don't.
Yeah. So no.
No.
You can't
Okay.
treat wounds. It's a 10-minute activity. So you can
Right,
cast a
that makes
spell to
sense.
heal her, or you can feed her a potion if you have one.
I do not have a healing potion, and all I have is Garden of Healing, which would heal them. I don't know if we want to
Right.
do that.
No, because you got 20
I-
points on.
I have healing potions, but it's not my turn, and I think the other healing potion I gave is to Hannah-chan.
You can also create
Yeah.
elixirs on your turn from your versatile vials, which are less potent than healing potions, but do heal. But yeah, man, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Can I do needle darts at like point blank range like this?
Yep, no problem.
Okay. Then I am gonna do it. Who makes the most sense to do it to? I think.
Get the.
Anyone been wounded?
I mean, Slick Scale has taken 20 damage. I don't know
Yeah,
how
he's
much he
bleeding
has.
heavily. He looks pretty rough.
Okay, then maybe I'll try and get Slick Scale because I think he's probably the most dangerous.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then I will have him targeted, and let's needle darts it up. Attack. I am rolling so well on these needle darts.
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I rolled the attack. I didn't roll damage.
Okay, we'll ignore that.
Yeah, well, forget about that. Pretty good.
You hear the witness to ancient battles whispering in your head. He says,
Small squad tactics can change the course of an entire war. Do your best, son.
and the needles dart into Slick Scale's head and just blow a hole through it. He
Whoa.
falls to the ground dead.
Oh,
Nice.
You have 1 action left.
Okay, then I'm gonna. Man, these guys are so bad. I might just unarmed strike one of these guys.
You will have to take an attack penalty, but you can do that. You could also.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah, it's your game.
What was that, Jordan?
Yeah, what did you say there?
What you
so-
suggest?
I mean, there's other things you can do, right? Like, so
You're right.
You could demoralize. You could position to flank. You could try to trip someone or something. Like, there's more than just attack. It's something you guys need to pick up on and learn. You could do like recall knowledge. There's all sorts of other things you could do. But if you want to make the other attack,
I actually think I am going to back off because I have 1 hit point. So I think I am going to step back so that I don't die.
another very
Have
good
a healing
choice.
potion?
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a healing potion?
No, I don't.
I do. I have
Oh,
a
you
bunch.
don't have one. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to.
So that's
back
great because
off.
it makes you a less attractive target. Because now instead of using 1 action to attack you, they have to use 2. They have to move to you and then attack. So that's a great choice.
Sorry, Byron, but I'm going to tactically back out here.
It's okay. That makes perfect sense.
Okay.
That's my turn.
So that was Man's turn. Little Blix here is up. Since Hannah is down, he kind of glances back and forth between Mand and Byron. Who does he want to go after? He wants to go after Byron, so I'm going to roll a d20 here. On even, he goes north to get around Hannah's body. Oh no, wait, he can just step over her. There's no real reason for him to step into the trap that he doesn't know about. So yeah, it sort of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move everybody a little bit more to give us more map room because he's just gonna walk over Hannah and around to here, and then he's gonna shout at you, Byron, in your bestial form. He's gonna be like,
Your leader is dead. I'm going to stab you in the ass.
That's his.
These guys are weird.
That's his demoralize. Yeah, that's a critical failure. You're not bothered at all, but he is going to stab at you with his short sword. That is a hit. Byron, you take 5 points of damage, and it's your turn.
Okay. So, I have enough potions. I can feed Hana-chan, and I can feed Mand, right?
But you
have to be adjacent to a creature to administer a potion. So 1 action to stride. Do you have a potion on hand? Well, you can either craft or draw a potion and use it because it's a consumable. So yeah, 1 action to move adjacent to someone, 1 action to feed them a potion.
I think what I'm gonna do.
1 action to hit.
Yeah, you could maybe strike and then do those 2 things.
Yeah, you could swipe at Blix and then go feed Hannah a potion if you want. What did you just do? You just took damage.
Yes. Did I do the right amount? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's from the attack from last.
From getting hit. Yeah, okay.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so if that's the case, then I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna swipe at Grox. Is he technically still flanked, even though Hana-chan is down?
No, she doesn't threaten because she's unconscious and dying. So unfortunately, it does not count as flanking.
Okay.
But you do see he's been hit once, so there's like some wounds on him.
I think I'm going to go after him. I'm going to hit him one more time, go to Hana-chan, give her the healing potion.
Yeah, this is the one you bit, I think.
Yes.
Right, so bite him again.
Got a hero
You
point?
snap forward, but
I mean, yeah. Oh, right.
It's up to you.
Because all your crafting. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have
it.
So yeah, you lunge forward with your jaws, but he's wary and ready and dodges out of the way.
Okay. I move to go next to Hana-chan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
You've now targeted yourself. Okay.
And then I give her, or I feed her a healing potion.
Okay, roll the healing potion's healing.
good.
Nice.
We will
Anna,
take
you
it.
take 6 points of healing. You go from dying 1 to wounded 1. And you are no longer
Wounded.
unconscious, but you are still prone.
Nice. Much better.
Okay.
though.
Do I have any more
And
actions?
it is no, that was all 3, and it is Hannah's turn.
Okay, I stand up, one action, I take the Naginata, I strike at Grak, we'll see what the hell happens.
Okay,
I
hold on.
wanna
Make sure
save
you remove
crystal-
remove the prone condition before you strike, because otherwise
right,
it'll give
right.
you a -2.
Okay. And then so I'm saving the potency crystal for Gurglegut, because we're gonna have
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will remind you. So standing up takes 1 action. I'll remind you that if you
Yes.
flank Grak here with your second action, you get a bonus on the strike.
Oh, it can be a straight line even if it's diagonal,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
hmm There you go.
Then, yeah, let's
Get
do
that
that
food.
too.
Go for it.
And then here we go. Thanks, Jordan. Oh, damn it.
The 9. Yeah,
I'm
you
using
guys
hero
also
point.
need to. You also need to roll better than like 5 or 3 or whatever.
I know.
That's
it's
good
bad.
advice, Jordan.
Okay,
We'll think
so
about that.
Yeah. The pole slips in your grip from the rain, and you see you're going to miss. What do you do?
I dig my heel in. I take my hand and inexplicably lick it to get the wet off of it, but then tussle it in her bob, get a better grip, and say, I'm the only lady here. Oh wait, you're not the one who misgenders people. Shove it. Great.
That's what I'm talking
Let's
about.
Want a dirty 20.
20 is a hit. Roll damage.
Okay, I'll take it 6.
6 points. Okay, you cut deep into the hamstring at the Jenkins back. You see it's looking pretty weakened right now, but it's still standing. That is your turn. Let's see. The one you just hit is up. He is going to whirl around. He's going to move away from Byron to flank you with Blix. He's going to try to. I can't remember. Did this one try to demoralize you already? I think it did.
Blix tried
So
to demoralize me. I don't think.
It did.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It did
Was
try.
it Grax?
yeah. So I don't think it can do it
Did.
again. It is going to. It's just going to make 2 strikes at you and hope to get you back down on the ground. Let's see how I roll compared to you guys. First roll
Well,
is a natural 1.
yes.
Okay, so
finally.
maybe he's actually doing worse than us for one.
And second roll is a 17, which hits. Okay, you have 6 hit points. What does he do here? You take 3 points of damage as he manages to swipe into your abdomen as you're facing him. A deep laceration that makes you very close to going down again, but not quite. Tampoko, you are up.
Yes.
Kirk?
Using one of my actions to clear to try another reflex saving throw. To see if
Go
he can
for it. You
breathe.
still get that +2 circumstance bonus.
+2 circumstance. Yes.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Slick Scale
Come
died.
on!
Slick Scale
Oh,
died.
yeah, I killed him.
His ability it like dissipates as he's no longer alive to maintain it, and you are there's no there's no rainwater around your head anymore. It just falls to the ground. So forget that.
Oh,
You're
so he
good
has
to
to
go. You have your
maintain
whole
the
3
spell.
actions for your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay. I think first he's going to try and stride over. I mean, it takes him a second to see what's going on over there. He is striding over. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So that's 1 stride.
Mhm.
Oh, well, how far away is he from Graf?
You have 25 feet of movement.
Yes. So he's. Did I think I went 25 feet, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. And you are now 30
Yes.
feet from Grak if you want to cast a spell.
Which is enough to cast ignite or ignition.
Yeah.
So
At
he's
range,
gonna try
yes.
and ignite this guy. He won't even see it coming. So this is not a melee version, so it wouldn't do as much damage.
Wait, but it would.
so I'm
It
attacking.
targets one creature, right? It's not an AOE. So I wouldn't get hit.
No, it's not.
No, it's
yeah,
one
that
creature.
would be my breathe
Okay.
fire. So you're fine.
All right, target and roll damage, or make the attack rather.
Come on.
13 is not enough. I'm sorry. That's your turn. Man, you're up.
I don't have any hero points. Yep.
Wait, but isn't that only 2 actions? Oh, it's 2 actions.
He moved, and then 2 actions for the spell.
Can I hit Blix without moving? Like, can I fire needle darts through this tree?
That's a
or is
bush.
It just a bush? Okay.
Yeah, you can hit him.
Then
What's the range on needle
ladies
darts?
and gentlemen. Needle darts is 60 feet, so we're all good.
You got it.
Great. Needle darts. Oh, it was almost an 18.
Yeah, the 12 misses, unfortunately. You have 1 action left.
Okay. What makes good sense for man to do?
You should probably come over to Byron so he can feed you a potion.
That's a good idea. I will run.
Yeah, so
right
Byron
next to
yells
Byron.
out, I've got he yells out something, I've got healing. And man, you can move like that next to him.
Yes. Okay, that's
Okay.
my turn.
That brings us to Blix, who is already flanking Hannah, is going to just take the easy opening here and put her down again.
This is so dumb.
Well, you're the
dumb. We thought we were
frontliner.
going to take these. Also,
Yeah.
these
This is what you're
Jenkins are
supposed to
like,
do.
Wait, but we have such terrible luck attacking these guys.
You're also rolling like pretty not great, except for
Yeah,
Jeremy.
it's
also-
You take 4 points of damage, right? I think you go down again.
Yep, and guess what, guys? I'm down again, which puts me at dying 2.
Oh, boy.
Correct. And your position in the move order changes to just before Blix, so you move here. Then Blix resumes his turn. He's going to dash over to start working on Byron here, who's healing people. So he's going to come over and take his second attack on you, Byron. With the multiple attack penalty. He rolls a 9, which is not going to do it. That is his turn. Byron, you're up.
Okay. I immediately turn to Mand, and I say, "Would you like some healing?"
So you don't even know, buddy. So much.
Would you ask nicely?
Oh, God.
Byron, you're going to do this right now?
Fine.
You had a second minor healing potion?
I have 4.
Wow, good for you.
Oh.
All right, man, you take 4 points of healing. That's 1 action. What else are you doing?
I think, God, I might want to heal. You know what? I think I might want to heal Mand again.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that again, just because you're now at 5, right, man?
I'm at 5, which is not amazing, but it's better than it was. All right, well now, okay. 10 is pretty good.
I turn.
Yeah, definitely take a strike at this guy.
I turn to Blix, and I go, Atakahata's bite is greater than his... And he kind of like thinks of what to say, and he's not quite sure, and he's like, I'm just going to bite you. And he strikes him.
Okay. Hey, very nice. 21 is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Love that.
This Jinkin is unharmed, so this is the first damage that's been done to him. As he takes 5 points from your bite, he goes,
What's a Takahata? Fuck you!
and that is your turn. Okay, Grak is up. Blix has screwed him because he cannot get flanking on Byron with his positioning. Sees Tampoko coming and is like,
All right, I'll deal with him.
is going to move forward. He is going to, he kind of flips his short sword in your face in a weird motion. He's attempting to make a feint here. That is a failure. You are not off guard to his next attack, unfortunately, but he is going to go ahead and strike at you with his short sword. Ooh, that's not good either. That's a hit? Oh, that was a 9, not a 6.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, you take 1 point of piercing damage.
Just barely.
He kind of looks over
gonna
at,
need a
at
healing
Blix.
potion.
Kind of looks over at Blix. He's like, "Get over here!" That is his turn. Tampoko, you're up.
Get him with the melee ignition.
I could, but that's not what. Oh, and this guy is barely wounded. Or no, he's
very
wounded.
No, the one in front of you is pretty hurt. You see, there's a cut on
he's
his
in bad
thigh
shape.
and
He's
another
very
on his.
hurt.
Yeah, there's another on. There's a couple of cuts on him. He's bleeding. He's pretty hurt.
All right, he's gonna
Ignition?
just cast ignition on him as a melee
Okay.
attack.
There we go. Okay.
19 hits.
Okay,
All
okay.
right.
Well, we'll see.
So it's 2d6.
He's just like, yes.
Hey, pretty good.
7 points. As the flames race up the creature's body, it shrieks in pain and starts looking to back away from you. It's almost dead and knows it. All right, Mand, Jeremy, we're at 12:43. Do we have to cut off here, or do you wanna? Can you keep playing?
I'm okay, but I don't know about everybody else.
I'm okay.
I have about like 15, 20 more.
But wait,
Okay.
Okay, then we can. Amanda, same.
do I have one more motion?
Yeah, same.
Did you move? No, you didn't. You're right.
No,
you have
no,
one
you
more
didn't.
action.
No,
I'm sorry.
I didn't move. Okay.
You can make like a. Well,
You know
it's
what?
up to you.
I'm gonna unarmed attack. I can only make an unarmed attack because I'd have to draw a weapon, and then that
Yeah.
would waste my move.
Punch
So
him.
Yeah.
he's just gonna strike at him. Yeah.
So an unarmed attack is, well, let's see if you hit. Okay. So when you make an unarmed attack, it's by default, it's non-lethal damage. So this, if you do two or more points, you will knock him unconscious. You can also choose to take a -2 circumstance penalty to any attack to change it from non-lethal to lethal or vice versa. In this case, that would still hit. So you can either knock this Jinkin unconscious or you can kill it right now. It's up to you. Assuming you can roll more than 1 damage.
Take him out, Kirk. Take
think
him out.
Take him out.
Yeah. Well, no, I think he'll do the non-lethal damage because he's not.
You wanna
being
knock him
destroyed.
unconscious?
No, it's just
It is
Okay.
very Tampoko to do.
Roll
Yeah.
damage.
And so I'm just gonna roll
He's
the
a lover,
normal
not a
damage
fighter.
thing with the little.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
You knock him unconscious and he falls to the ground.
We'll take care of him later. I mean, Gurglegut's also unconscious, so that's my turn.
All right, Mand, you're up.
Okay, I might just run it. Like, we only got one guy still living, so maybe I just cast the Garden of Healing, because otherwise we're going to lose Hannah-chan.
If you move here, would it affect
That's
people
what,
but not?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can
Okay,
run
yeah.
out over here, and he'll be out of range. He might move into range, but
Right.
like if I move
Right.
like
Well, and it would get
here.
me up, so I would stay before him in the turn order, right, Jordan?
Yeah, you when you get put into the dying condition, your position in the turn order moves to just before the creature that put you there, and then it doesn't change regardless of whether you come back up or not.
Okay, so I will now cast Garden of Healing here.
Okay.
Let me roll that healing. It's only 1d4 round. It's not that much.
You
I don't
and
know.
Hannah both get 1 point of healing. Hannah, you are no longer dying or unconscious.
Okay, so I'm
Casting
at
Garden of
1, I
Healing
guess.
is 2 actions, Jared?
It's amazingly it is only one action.
Then you got an action left.
Then I will let me cast Guidance on Hannah-chan in case she needs it.
Okay.
Huh? There we go.
All right.
Take it away, Hannah-chan.
Hannah, you're up.
My God. I have to try, because I can flank him. I have 1 fucking hit point, which would put me at wounded 3 and dying 3, but at least he's our
But-
last enemy. So what do
Yeah,
you
come on.
think,
He's
guys?
our last. I say go for it,
He's
Brad.
our last guy. So I'm gonna stride. Oh wait, up from prone.
Yeah,
1
bro.
action. Stride 2. Why is it not letting me stride? Oh, I'm on measure because I was measuring something earlier. There you go. Oh God Almighty. Okay.
Get this.
Let's try it.
Little-
I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's go.
Because you flanked,
Hey.
that is a hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
That's a good
7
one.
out of 10. 10 damage.
10
That's not bad.
damage. Okay. You carve a deep furrow into the creature's back, exposing the spinal column. It shrieks in pain and fear. And on Blix's turn, he straight up flees, running off to the north. And
Oh, sure.
disappearing off the edge of the fight, just screaming and shrieking. He runs away. And with that, because the other two opponents on the field are both unconscious, we are out of combat. And you guys have defeated this group.
Good lord.
Boy, you really cut it pretty fine on a couple of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not great.
So let me ask
Set
you,
up a
what are you
trap we
doing with
never
these
used.
two unconscious monsters?
Well, I'm going to walk closer to
And we-
Hannah-chan so that we can both heal up for the next few.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Uh,
Hannah's like, I'm so cold.
add,
You're
you can
alright,
add
you're okay.
22 hit points to anybody within 10 feet of Mand.
Yeah,
Love
anyone
it.
who needs it.
Okay. I have rope, and we could tie up Gurglegut and then take some pot shots, or just
And it's like
yeah.
there's a coup de grace move in Pathfinder. It's a full action that I think you should Naginata him. Like Tampoko.
Should we kill him? He seems only to be a threat to our town, our people.
I was going to say, leaving him alive will only make him angry and potentially more dangerous the next time we see him.
Jordan, this lethargy potion, is he gonna just pop right back up? What do I know about it?
You would know that. It's an interesting question. You didn't ask Dami for the details, so roll a medicine check.
I'm only +1. 15. Got a 15.
Yeah, 15's enough. He'll be unconscious for somewhere between 1 and 4 hours.
But
Now-
strike of a Naginata, would that jostle him awake?
Okay, so he is unconscious. That means he takes a -4 status penalty to AC, perception, reflex saves. He's blinded and off guard and prone.
Okay,
There's
I want to tie
something-
him up with this rope to make sure he can't get free.
Yeah, if you guys tie him up, basically, he will wake up while you're in the process of killing him, but will be restrained and unable to do anything. So if you, all 4 of you, gather around and, like, you basically, if you want to, I'm not going to make you play the rules for this. If you want to kill him, you can effectively execute him.
I say we take his Obasan, whatever, his stupid fucking head, Obuso, and we chop it from his body and we put it on their dumb guard tower and make sure every other creature knows they can't
Oh, we're really seeing a different side of Hannah here.
Holy shit.
I've been dying and now I've got to take my revenge.
I think we all kind of like back up a little bit as Hannah-chan does her thing. We're all kind of just like, whoa. All right.
We're like, hey, you're the local here, so, you know,
You don't know what it feels like to taste the sweet lick of the coldness lying just beneath consciousness for all of us. Time for him to go.
You're right. I don't. Go
I got
do your
pretty
thing.
close, but
And Hannah, like, she's tying really meticulous, you know, she's good at knots, right? It's survivalist. She understands how to make things that aren't gonna that are gonna get tighter with struggle. And she steps on Gurglegut's head, right on his little eye, and then starts taking clean hacks at his neck to sever the head.
Yeah, and you do see, I'm going to say you get automatic crits here, and it takes probably 3 swipes to kill him. You see the eye pop open at one point, and there's a gurgling and a choking of blood coming from the neck. But you don't take that long. And very shortly, you have severed the head of one of the leaders of this monster invasion, and you have liberated the Dawnstep Bridge.
Yay!
Or like Gurgle Stump. Am I right with this guy?
As his blood kind of like drips down over everything, I think we're all just like a little bit like Byron in particular is very like off put, and as he like slowly comes out of beast form, he's just like he's deeply uncomfortable.
Over the course of the next few minutes, as you guys recover from this battle, the rain stops, and you begin to look around. You find on Gurglegut's body, there's like a small chest with some items in it that we can look at. But more importantly, you reflect over the past 2.5 days since you got thrown into this incredible, impossible situation. Man, your connection with your spirits, especially the custodian, has deepened and enriched. Hannah, you've used your Naginata in ways you were not trained for, but you have saved people's lives. You've saved teens and others. You have made a big step here towards freeing the town from what's happening. Tampoko, the teachings of the Crackling Mountain are just whirling through your head. Your flames have been so powerful, so effective, but there's more. There's more. And Byron, you've thrown a bunch of lightning bottles. And while they haven't all hit, you've learned a little bit about yourself in a way that, while you would never share with anyone else, you, at least in the deepest recesses of your hearts, know the strengths that you have aren't the ones you might have thought you had, but they are there. They're real. And all of you reach level 2.
Hey.
Yay!
All right.
So I have some additional gifts. I've got some free feats I'll be handing out to you guys. We could have like a short Discord video chat to discuss what choices you guys want to make, but start looking at what level 2 is going to be for you in terms of what feats you want to pick and stuff. I'll put some stuff in the chat about extra things you're getting. One thing I want to tell Byron right away is that you, because of your youth and adaptability, unlike the other 3 members of your party, you are going to be doing what's called a gradual ability boost, which means instead of getting 4 ability boosts at level 5, you get 1 now, 1 at 3, 1 at 4, and 1 at 5. So you can take 1 ability attribute and increase it by 1 right now at level 2. The other 3 of you, I've got some archetype stuff for you for additional abilities, and there's also a ton of loot in here that's interesting. But we'll maybe review our level 2 upgrades and distribute this loot at the start of next session, then figure out where to go from there, because we're running a little late today. But yeah, well done, you guys.
Yeah,
I know it's been a long time coming, but
Finally.
yeah, killing Gurglegut is
slightly
huge.
better than last time, although not great.
Yeah, it still wasn't easy. Yeah.
Still
Still
tough.
very difficult.
Still tough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
That's it for today. We're off next week. So 2 weeks from now we'll resume, and you guys can figure out where you're going with your new level 2 characters.
Level 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
See everybody in 2 weeks.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye. Happy 4th of
Thank
July.
you. Happy 4th of July.